Hey guys, welcome to another 12 sign read, and happy Monday, and for realsies this time, right, Lori? Sometimes I think I don't make my coffee strong enough, or there is not enough coffee in the world to keep me up to date to what's going on. I thought yesterday was Monday. Good Lord. So I got some extra strong coffee today so that I don't time travel and I can stay focused. One thing I wanted to talk about too before we got going with this tarot read is the comment section of my YouTube channel. So I have my comments turned on. I'm not a really big channel, so I don't wind up with a lot of the riffraff like the bigger guys do, and they have to shut their comments off because a lot of bigger guys got the scammers like absolutely crazy. But we're a little bit smaller here at Tarot Harmony, so we can leave them on, and I like that we can all interact together. But the thing about the comments is, guys, is it's made for positive interaction. So I want it to be a safe place where everybody can tell their stories. You may notice from time to time too, some comments just go missing. Okay, there are comments that wind up being inappropriate, and I do wind up deleting them. I've had a few this past week. There are ones that are inappropriate. I've had them directed to me from male watchers. I am married, okay, so I will not take inappropriate comments. They will be deleted. If somebody doesn't stop, they will not be allowed to comment anymore. I have had two in the past few days that have been directed at other YouTube readers. So what we do here, doing these tarot reads for you guys, for the general collective, most of us do for little to no money. We do it because we feel like we have something to contribute, and we want to help to improve the lives of others. We feel like this gift that we have being light workers, we want to use it to help others. It's a calling. It's something that we're meant to do. So I will not allow comments on my channel that are derogatory or rude towards other readers. Okay, so you will find that these comments will go missing as well. So I just ask you guys, please be respectful in the comments that you leave. Be respectful to the people around you. Be respectful to the other people leaving comments. Be respectful to myself, to other tarot card readers, because I'd like us to be able to have this safe place where we can interact and we can talk. I feel like that's very important. And I've seen it in the comments where you guys are very supportive with each other on each other's journeys. And that's perfect. That's what the Tarot Harmony community, that's what I wanted to breed. That was part of my goal in being able to do this channel and delivering these messages, is to create a safe place to help people feel empowered and like they can grow and they can help each other. Alrighty guys, so we are going to go ahead and get started. So we'll get started, we'll do Sagittarius first. So this will be Sagittarius's read. Alrighty, Saggy. Let's see what you guys got going on. We'll do a little checkup. We'll see what's going on in your life. What is the most relevant message that Sagittarius needs to hear today? What is the most relevant message for Sagittarius? So I have a couple of different oracle decks I wanted to pull forward here. So we have the Sun. Joy, enjoyment, life force, success, vitality, play. So let's see, a tarot deck for Sagittarius. This is the one I'm getting pulled to for you guys. So I want to know more about that Sun card. Sounds like that card wants to pop out. It sounds like you guys are finding some positivity in your life. And that's the first one we're going to lay down, the one that fell. And it is Temperance. Temperance is balance. Balance between emotion and logic. I feel this finally coming home to myself. Finding balance again. Finding balance again. Not feeling this worry, not feeling this anxiety of the past. I think you're healing. You're healing from something in the past, and you're starting to feel like you're coming out the other side of it now. It doesn't mean it's all completely gone, but I do feel like you feel like you're coming out the other side of it. And like each day is getting a bit easier. But part of your problem is I don't think this person's completely gone. I keep feeling an attachment. Queen of Cups. Keep feeling an attachment, like this person doesn't want to let you go. I don't know if they have controlling tendencies, whoever this was that you were walking away from. And they don't like to see you sort of walking away, finding happiness, leaving their memory behind. But I do feel like they're still trying to get your goat. They're still trying to get your goat. So I don't know if they're sending you messages or what the hell it is they're doing, but they're still trying to Still trying to get a hold of you. Oh, fuck. Fucking guy. So, as what I see in the cards, they got somebody else on the hook. And what they're trying to do, because they still have feelings for you. Otherwise, they would just fuck off and go do their own thing. Okay, so they obviously still have feelings for you and are still attached to you. They are trying to play two people against each other. You and somebody else. You and somebody else. Now, I don't know if they joined up with this person after your relationship came to an end. And then they started a new one, or if this was some kind of third party crap. But they are actively playing the two of you against each other. Queen of Cups. It's funny, I feel a duality in this Queen of Cups. She speaks to two different people in this read. She speaks to a side of you, an emotional side of you, of trying to heal, trying to disconnect from this toxicity, trying to move on with your life, but this person using your emotions to try and pull you back in, or mess with you, or confuse you. I do feel a second person within this Queen of Cups card who she represents. That person, they feel more immature. They feel more susceptible to this. And I get this vibe that that person doesn't realize. That's why I keep getting told by my spirit guides, like, they don't know. They don't know. I think that's that new person. And like, they haven't been together with whoever this person is who you're dealing with, this Emperor card represents, from the past for very long. So they don't understand that that person likes to play games. They don't understand the level of toxicity that that person brings to their life. But you have been through it with this person. Okay, so you're more mature. You have a sniff. You understand sort of what they're all about. You understand what their game is. You understand the kind of shit that they get into. And then this Queen of Pentacles more represents you, because I see a lot of maturity in the Queen of Pentacles too. And I see lessons learned. And I see personal growth, and I see we're starting to find self-confidence again. We're starting to find balance. But the Two of Wands tells me whoever this Emperor represents, this person is selfish. This person's in their ego. This person likes attention. And they like playing the two of you against each other. They found someone who's immature, and I think who's a lot easier to manipulate than you are. But because you're still in your healing process and you're still finding that balance, they know what to say to pull at your heartstrings. So I'm not saying that you're weak or something like that, or you're going to get duped into whatever. No, the point is there are still emotions there that you're working your way through. And they know that. And they're using that to try and cause confusion in your life. They're using that to try and give you extra burdens. They're using it to try and stall you. They're using it to try to reel you back in to an unhealthy dynamic that I feel you've worked very hard to separate yourself from. Very hard to separate yourself from this dynamic. I'm going to grab some more here. The Ace of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. I think they use promises. I think they did in the past too, because you were looking for a deeper commitment in a relationship. You're looking not just to date, you're looking for a long-term partner. I do feel like they used that to string you along for a good long while. Promises of that that never came to fruition, that never manifested. There was always an excuse. There was always something else going on. This situation is so different. Beware of them saying anything about possible marriage. I don't know if it's a promise they're making to you, if it's something that they're saying they're doing with this new person. It's just a game. Anytime this person talks about marriage, it's some sort of a game that they're running. I keep feeling like it's a scheme is the word that I get. Scheme. It's all part of a bigger scheme to keep you chasing them, so that they can keep gaining attention, is to keep manipulating this other party, this person who they're with, the other side of this Queen of Cups, somebody who's a little bit more immature, a little bit more pliable. They're a real game player. This person's a real game player. Knight of Wands. Moving. I do feel physically moving has been part of your journey. Moving homes, moving locations. I gotta tell you that Eight of Wands, you've moved a distance from this person. Like, you're not next door, you're not right close to them. They have to really go out of their way to contact you. Like, really out of their way to contact you. Because I think that was partly on purpose too. To put some distance in between, to get a fresh start, to get some fresh scenery, the Ten of Swords. When that relationship between this Emperor, came to an end, I know it was hurtful. I know it was very disappointing because it never turned into what you were hoping it could be or what you thought it could be. But it was something that benefited you in the long run. This person was never going to give you balance. This person was never going to step up to the plate and give you that even give and take relationship, that reciprocity. You were the only one putting in that groundwork for an abundant harvest in this relationship. And there will never be an abundant harvest unless two people are contributing in the relationship. It has to come from both sides. I just feel healing. I feel healing here at the Knight of Swords. I'm speaking your truth. I don't know if this person keeps coming back trying to confuse you. If they're contacting you, don't be afraid to speak your truth. You know, don't be afraid to be like, you know, I don't want no part of you anymore. You got somebody new. I don't want to hear about what's going on with the somebody new. I got my own life. That was the choice that you made. You chose to get into a relationship with them. Best of luck. Peace out. See you later. 8 of Pentacles. And the High Priestess. So I feel like you've learned lessons from all of this. Like, I can feel somebody sitting back and going like, like, why did I wind up in this situation? Why did I wind up hurt like this? Why didn't I see it earlier? You know, why did I stay in it so long? Why did I contribute so much? Like, I see somebody actually taking the time to get introspective about what happened in a situation, trying to learn what they can from it so that they don't repeat this cycle. You know, I do feel your energy there because I know sure as shit it's not coming from this Emperor. I know that person doesn't have a fucking sniff. That person is not up to doing that kind of work. At least not at this point in time in their life. That's not a thing that's going to occur. And I don't feel it within that other energy as well. Because I feel like that energy is a little bit more low vibrational, a little bit more immature. Maybe doesn't have a lot of life experience yet. Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to tell you, too, that's really interesting, that Wheel of Fortune. Your fortune's changing. You're going to be attracting attention, okay? You're going to be attracting attention. It's important to take your time in choosing a partner. If this is still a piece of your life that you desire, you know, if you're looking for love, but you want to take your time to heal, that is the best thing to do here. That is the best thing to do. There's something about this situation that lays the groundwork for something a lot more positive in your future. For a person to step forward, someone more like you've been waiting for and wanting, and somebody more deserving of your time and energy. But part of that is you being able to get introspective, to learn this lesson, to get more assertive, to stand up for yourself and recognize your self-worth, not letting game players in. Not allowing game players in. I think whoever is coming forward in your future, because somebody is going to come forward in your future here, I keep seeing the word Virgo. That's what I'm being told when I look at the Hermit card. This is somebody who is either a Virgo or has a shite ton of Virgo in their chart. I keep feeling like you're attracting attention. I don't think you're realizing how much attention you're attracting because you are like this Queen of Wands energy. Absolutely, this is somebody who's fiery, it's somebody who's passionate, it's somebody who has those leadership qualities and those skills. This is somebody who everyone likes to look at, you know, as someone who gets noticed. It's somebody who's too good for a game player. As somebody who doesn't have to put up with crap because they got options and they have good options. And one of them is going to be a Virgo. I'm just telling you, Wheel of Fortune, that Knight of Pentacles, something you've been working towards for a long time, finally coming to fruition. But it comes from learning this life lesson. Being able to put this life lesson into practice with this Emperor and standing up for yourself and having sort of that assertiveness and being careful about who you allow close to you or within your circle to make sure that, you know, you're not being disrespected. You know, holding other people to a higher standard around you. I feel like putting this lesson into practice is where your Wheel of Fortune is going to turn in somebody new coming forward. And a lot of times that happens. It's like you learn that really hard, shitty lesson right before the good one comes along. And I had to go through it too. I had to go through it too. And that's actually exactly how it worked for me. I had to learn a really hard, shitty lesson, and not just learn it. I had to enforce it and put it into practice to show the universe that I had learned this, that I was ready. And then after that, is when I met my husband. And I do feel like this is part of your journey too. This is this lesson, this core lesson that you have to learn that sets the tone for the next relationship when you're ready. But don't be afraid to take your time. Don't be afraid to take your time. Take time for yourself. Take time for self-love. Take time for joy, like that sun card. Find joy in everyday life. Don't allow toxicity, drama, bullshit from the past to come back into your life. You know, you don't deserve that. You deserve better than that. You deserve happiness and even give and take. Interesting. 5 of Cups, Tower. Even in these cards too, I see this acceptance that piece of things has come to an end. And not just has come to an end, but this Emperor will never step up and be the person that you're hoping that they could be, or that you wish that they could be. Recognizing that is its own thing, and that is not going to change. You know, I think being able to find the clarity in that is really going to help you in cutting ties with it, and cutting ties with this person and moving away from the conflict, moving away from the drama, not allowing it back into your life, being assertive, standing up for yourself. Page of Cups, Page of Swords. And you will have an offering soon. This King of Pentacles is the one that's stepping forward. Virgo, he's even looking at the Hermit card, which I saw the word Virgo in, and he's looking at the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is that side of you that's attracting attention. This is who you're attracting, and this person's scoping you out right now too. That's why it's coming forward in the cards about what's going on with this asshole Emperor who's trying to play games with you and trying to reel you into some bullshit. If you get reeled into that bullshit, this King of Pentacles, this Virgo person, might step away. Because right now they're checking you out. I see them checking you out, wanting to bring forward an offering, a romantic offering, but trying to see who you are too. Whoa. We got the 3 of Cups here, happiness and celebration. That's how this King of Pentacles sees you. He sees you as future material. As future material. Interesting. I grab a couple more. But I do think he sees part of what's going on here with the distraction. Okay? The Emperor distraction. I don't think you know who this person is either. I don't think you have a sniff that you're getting looked at by somebody. They're being really careful about it. 8 of Swords. I'll grab a few more here. I want to see where these guys sit. Yeah. I think it's up to you which way the situation goes. That's what I keep getting. It's up to you. It's up to you. If you stay entangled with this Emperor and sort of allow yourself to get drawn back into the drama, that's all it's going to be. It's going to stall your journey. It's going to stall your journey in finding this Virgo and connecting with this Virgo and connecting with this person who has the possibility to be something extremely positive in your life. A very positive connection. A very loving and nurturing connection. Because this Emperor is just going to cloud your mind. You're going to be thinking about other shit. You're going to be feeling shit towards him. You're not even going to be looking at anybody else because you're going to be focused on whatever BS he's trying to pull you into. Okay, that's not where you're meant to be. This is part of this lesson that you're having to learn and be assertive and stand up for yourself. Cut the drama out. Cut the toxicity out. Don't allow this Emperor any more of your time. This Emperor wants to keep you from finding true love and happiness. Absolutely, he does. Absolutely. Don't give him the satisfaction. He just strikes me as somebody who's very miserable. Somebody who's very miserable. I think even when you were dealing with him, he's really miserable towards you too. He's miserable towards this new person he's got. This is the way he's chosen to go through life at this point in time. He's chosen to be a miserable asshole. But not this King of Pentacles. I tell you that, not this King of Pentacles. But this King of Pentacles is watching what's going on. He is the connection I think you've been looking for a very long time. He's the one who can give you that 6 of Pentacles, that even give and take. Someone with traditional values. Somebody who's looking for long-term commitment, stability, and building. but he wants to know you're free and clear before he steps forward with an offering. So Saggy, it is up to you if you're ready to sort of be open to having a new love step forward, or if you're looking to maybe get back into what the cycle is with this Emperor, or if you're looking to just be single for a while. You know, this King of Pentacles might be open to just a friendship until you feel ready to start dating again too. But there's no space for anything new until the old is gone. That's for sure. Alrighty, Sag, take care. Hey, Aries, welcome, guys. This is your read. Let's go ahead and get started. These guys are calling out. So we're going to grab whatever little cards fall out of here, one or two or whatever. Let's sort of set the tone for your read. So what does Aries need to know? What is the most relevant message to Aries today? Interesting. Full moon in Sag. Focus on the positive. Or new moon, sorry, new moon, new beginnings, new moons, beginning of a new cycle. But I do feel it comes with struggle. That's what I'm getting told. That is like, that's why we have this focus on the positive, because I do feel like obstacles. I do feel a little bit of worn out. I do feel a little bit of uncertainty, a bit of fear coming forward. What deck for Aries? What deck for Aries? I'm getting drawn to this one again. Okay, let's see what we got. What is the message here for Aries? What does Aries need to hear? Oh, wow. That's what it's telling you, to focus on the positive, because you're actually beginning a new cycle of abundance. A new cycle is starting for you. But the thing about the new is usually it begins with something coming to an end, right? And that's probably why we have this focus on the positive, and why I keep getting these emotions about a fear or uncertainty. You're not sure what's coming your way or what the future is going to look like, kind of thing, because we're sort of on the tail end or coming out the other side of a tower. This is usually how it works in life, but everything happens for a reason. It does. Sometimes it just takes time to see how it all ties in. When something comes to an end, it sort of makes way for the new. It makes way for something new to come into our life, a new path, a new blessing. Page of Pentacles. Three of Swords. I grab a few more before I dig into these two guys here. Page of Pentacles. Please clarify. Queen of Swords. I'm feeling lessons learned. I'm feeling lessons learned in these cards. Everything happens for a reason. I don't know what came to an end in your life. I'm not sure what you stepped away from, if this is talking about career or this is talking about love and relationships. I know it was disappointing. I know it brought upheaval. It brought uncertainty into your life and probably a level of fear. Holy shit, this was like, whatever it was though, I can tell you, this was like the best thing that ever happened to you. This new chapter, this new cycle is filled with abundance, victory, and wish fulfillment. Absolutely. I got a lot of really positive cards here, and I'm getting this huge positive vibe from what's coming your way in the future, Aries. And I know it was tough because of whatever you stepped away from, whatever got sacrificed, or whatever loss you had to deal with. But again, whatever it was, hugely benefited you in the long run. Does have to do with the home situation too. What do we got? King of Pentacles, Hermit, Ten of Cups, Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. You definitely feel like you got taken advantage of, or you caught the short end of the stick in something. I keep getting pulled back to this King of Pentacles. Feel like this was somebody who did it. I don't know if they took... This was like a relationship that came to an end, and this person took like the lion's share of the finances. It left you in a really shit spot financially. I gotta pull a few more. Because I know you feel like you got ripped off in something, and that's why you're having a hell of a time staying positive, because you feel like you have a lot of struggles along the way. A lot of struggles you're having to deal with. Eight of Swords. I feel like you're having a hard time sort of moving past what was done to you by this person. Like, because it feels like it was extremely unfair. I feel those emotions. It was very unfair. I'm very angry about it. I'm very resentful about it. I'm very bitter about what happened, about what somebody did to me in the position that they left me in. I'm really having trouble seeing beyond that. Like really looking at the world around me, seeing the blessings that I have, maybe the positive people in my life or those kinds of things, because this bothers me so much. And I think that's why our focus on the positive came forward. What we got here, this is interesting. Because I do feel a change. This new chapter of your life has the potential to be the most abundant chapter yet. It absolutely does. Like I said, victory, wish fulfillment. The Ace of Cups is a new cycle, a full cycle. I'm actually being told the number 10. Like 10 years. This cycle is going to be 10 years. 10 years of abundance, 10 years of happiness. I'm not saying when that comes to an end, it's all going to go to shit or fall apart. I'm just saying that this has the potential to be the most abundant chapter of your life that you have lived yet. The most abundant cycle that you have ever had. But a huge part of this starts with your focus. It starts with your focus. It starts with your outlook. It starts with releasing this shit from the past. This King of Pentacles, even though what he did put you in a really shit spot, but being able to sort of release that chapter, to let that chapter go, accept that it is what it is, and being angry about it is not going to change it. You can't go back in time and change it. It's just the way it is. So being able to sort of let that piece of things go and say, okay, this is what my life is now. I need to make the best of it. I need to find positivity where I can. I need to start focusing on my goals. I need to start focusing on my future. The Fool card tells me that that switch in perspective, that change in perspective is where everything changes. It's where everything changes. I have the Two of Wands here. And I feel like we got on one side, we have starting to see the fruits of the labor. We see at the beginning of that new cycle. The beginning of the cycle of abundance, of positivity, of happiness, of victory, of wish fulfillment. Should we choose that path? And on the other side, we have the path of still carrying the heavy burdens. Still having that inner conflict going on. Still having the anxiety. Still having the worry. Still having the negative focus. Whoever this person was, by hanging on to this focus of everything that happened and the way that things went down and sort of the heartbreak, it actually gives this person power over your future path. Because then their energy is still taking up your energy. They are still taking up your focus. They're still taking up your heart, your mind, your soul, which should be focused on you, on your journey forward and finding happiness and finding healing, finding wish fulfillment, fully embracing this new cycle. Like I said, there is the potential for a lot of positivity in this new cycle for you, Aries. The Lover's card. I'm going to grab a few more here too. Whoa, we had a bunch that wanted to come out. I don't know what this guy is. Ten of Pentacles. Interesting. The Ten of Pentacles, wealth. Yeah. If you're someone who, somewhere in your future when your heart is healed, will still desire having a romantic connection with somebody, will still desire a relationship, you will find one in the future. But you won't find it until you let go of this piece of your past. Okay? This piece needs to come to an end. This King of Pentacles, whoever he is to you, whoever he was, whatever his name is, whoever this card represents to you, this person has taken up enough of your time, enough of your energy, enough of your heart and your emotions. Don't give them any more. They don't deserve to have any more. You deserve to have happiness in your future. You deserve to have the romantic connection that you would like with another person, if that's what you desire, if that's a piece of your life that you would like to grow. And you will find it, but you have to make space for it first. You have to do the healing work. You have to sever ties with this crap from the past and accept life for what it is. Because even in the Eight of Cups and Page of Cups, I see this journey forward for yourself. This is not necessarily having to run to another lover, having run to another romantic connection. I see this as part of you rebuilding yourself, rebuilding your self-esteem, rebuilding a life in a way that you want it to be. Temperance. balance. 3 of Wands. You know, that 3 of Wands, I get pulled back to the Fool card. That shift in focus. That shift in focus. So no longer looking to the past. I'm looking forward to your future. I see a lot of positivity in your future. Like I said, I can see it. I can see wish fulfillment. I feel the emotions that go with it. Definitely happiness, excitement, optimism. Looking back, God, and you're going to hate it when I say this, but I got to say it because it's what my spirit guides are saying to me. I get told the word blessing. Like, this was a blessing in disguise. This severing ties with this person was a blessing in disguise, because I tell you what I'm being told too. I'm just repeating what I'm being told. The 10 years coming forward of abundance, should you choose to shift your focus and shift sort of, I don't want to say your attitude, but most definitely your intent towards the future, like, is going to be your best life yet. And you're going to look back at this other piece of shit and this what happened in the past, and none of this shit's going to matter anymore, because you're going to be living your best life in the future. This next 10 years is going to be your best life, where you build your stability. You build that life around you. I do feel like there is, if you're ready for it, there is meant to be a long-term, committed, romantic relationship that you are going to be coming into in the next 10 years. It's the love that you've been looking for, but you have to heal your heart first. I do feel there's many more blessings than that. I get told the word home, so I don't know if it's your living situation. It could be within this long-term committed relationship that you meet, but I keep getting the word home. Home is a part of the change. I don't know, job and career is going to be part of it, but you got a lot of big changes coming up. I just see this like overall change in how you feel about life, and like day to day, just feeling happier. And that's why you're going to feel like this shit was like a blessing in disguise, because if this had not happened, if this ending had not taken place, if you had not been put in this position, you would be walking a different path. And these 10 years of blessings that you're supposed to receive would never exist. You wouldn't get that. It wouldn't be a thing that occurs. Everything happens for a reason. The good, the bad, and the ugly, and especially the fucking ugly. It always takes us to where we're supposed to go. It shoves us in a new direction, one we would not have otherwise chosen for ourselves. And that is exactly what's going on here. The Hangman and Judgment. And these two cards say it all. But it's up to you which way this goes, and if your 10 years is going to start. Because I don't think this new cycle of abundance can start coming into your life until you make space for it. It's up to you when it begins. It's up to you to being able to release that piece of the past, being able to release the anger, which affects you. You're the one who it affects, right? This person doesn't feel your angry vibes. It doesn't do nothing to them because they're living their life in a different place right now. It just makes you feel like crap. And you don't need to live your life feeling like crap. You deserve to be happy and have joy in everyday life. Give the anger back to them. Give the resentment back to them. Give all the negative emotions back to them, so that you can allow positivity in. You can allow happiness in. Oh, absolutely. It does take a lot of strength to move on and move forward from this. And it's not going to be like, I'm not going to be angry anymore, and then you're not angry anymore. It's going to be a choice that you're going to have to make probably multiple times a day, every day, for a little while here. You know, you're going to catch yourself slipping back into those emotions, that train of thought, and you're going to have to be aware enough to stop yourself and be like, no, I'm not going to feel that anymore. I'm going to let it go. And it's, like I said, you're going to have to repeat it. You're going to have to repeat it until it gets easier and easier, and replace it with more positive thoughts. Replace it with focusing on the future. Replace it with where you want to take this next chapter of your life. You have an opportunity here to sort of rebuild and reshape things too. Now that this other energy is gone, it's almost like a blank slate. Yes, there's other work that has to be done, but you now don't have somebody else's energy that you're having to worry about, their wants, their needs, their ambitions, their drives. Now it's like you. Where do you want things to go? Do you want to up and move and go somewhere cool and different? Do you want to try something different with your career? Do you want to step into this or step into that? Do you want to paint your whole house fucking pink on the inside? Whatever you want to do, you can fucking do whatever you want to do. Because you're the only one you answer to now. You don't have anyone by your side who's bitching and complaining about whatever choice you want to make, or how late you want to stay up, or whatever you want to do. It's you now. You have this freedom in this independence, this freedom to make it whatever you want it to be. Absolutely. And within this, I feel this is where the joy comes from, and this is where the finding yourself comes from. Living life on your own terms. And you'll start to feel it as freedom and letting go of that anchor and doing what you want to do when you want to do it. And somewhere down the road, all of this change unknowingly takes you on the path to a new solid love that is waiting for you. And it will be that commitment, that long-term commitment that is part of your 10 years of blessings. I do see changing in your home and where you live in the next 10 years as well. There's a lot of changes that are going to come. And like I said, victory and wish fulfillment. That is what's waiting for you. But first, we have to release the past. First, the negativity has to be released, and we have to embrace the positive and embrace the future. And as you do that, you'll start to see more positive things roll in. You'll start to feel different, and life will change for you. That's what you got coming, Aries. That is the most relevant message that you need to hear. Take care, guys. All right, Leo, this is going to be your read. So we're going to go ahead and get started. The Moonology cards are calling. So we'll use these guys. We'll let one of these guys pop out. What is the most relevant message that Leo needs to hear today? Let's see, the most relevant message. There we go. We got 2 cards pop out. Full moon in Scorpio, breathe through the tension, and new moon in Aries, go for it. Whew, change. Change that you're worried about taking a leap of faith and accepting some sort of a change, or bouncing into a new situation or opportunity. That is interesting. You're getting encouraged. I don't know what this is, Leo, that you're dealing with, what this opportunity is that's coming forward, but you are most definitely getting encouraged to take advantage of it. So I need a deck for Leo. This is the one that's calling for your read. So, Tarot, can you please clarify this message for Leo? Four of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Holding back. I see you holding back. I don't want to say that you're not a confident person, because I don't think that's the truth. But I do feel like you're having trouble having confidence in making this choice. Like, I don't know if it has to do with not being sure if it's the right choice for you, or if it's a direction that you're wanting to go, or perhaps seeing that it comes with a level of uncertainties or things that you're not familiar with, and so you're not entirely sure if you're going to be able to navigate what this is. But I do see it has to do with confidence holding back. Holding back from a new beginning. Come on, give me some more for Leo here. Karma. Okay, this is what I'm getting told. Whatever this opportunity is that's coming your way, this is actually good karma that you've earned. This opportunity coming forward. I want to know more about what that means, because I'm curious. I think you've had to be resilient. I think you've had to do a lot of work rebuilding after something happened in your life. Having to work freaking hard. This sideways one needs to come out, actually. So do these two. 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups. I think you had a relationship go to shit. You did. You got your heart broken pretty freaking bad, especially with the 5 of Pentacles coming out from this deck. You can see the little tree sort of out in the winter. It's got no leaves. There's snow all around it. The pentacles are there. But there's also a little flower in the corner. So yes, whatever this was, it was absolutely heartbreaking. When this relationship came to an end, I don't talk about this a lot, and I don't know if this is the absolute truth of the matter. But I look at that 2 of Cups and I actually get told twin, like twin flame. I think you believe that you were on a twin flame journey with this person. I know that when it comes to twin flame journeys, they usually go to shit. They usually don't work out so hot. They're very complicated. They come with a lot of heartache. And I do feel like this one was no different. Whether they were your twin flame or not, I feel like you felt a soul connection to this person, a very deep connection. You very much wanted this to turn into something beautiful and lifelong and long lasting, and it didn't, and it was absolutely heartbreaking. I feel like it's been a long, painful road for you to heal. I feel like you've been very closed off and defensive for a long time, protecting your heart because you didn't want to get hurt like this again, but also because you weren't ready to let go of this person's memory yet and let go of this journey. So I do feel like it's been a long one. It's been a long one for you to get back on your feet, to be able to sort of start to step away from this, to feel like your heart is mending. And whether you realize it or not, you send out the energy like this Queen of Wands, like you're attracting attention. So even if you don't feel like you're walking around, you're really confident, head held high kind of thing, you are. People are noticing you. You are being noticed. We have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is new love. It is a new love coming forward. Somebody's scoping you out. I think this is what you're terrified of. You're terrified of stepping back into the dating scene, into romance. Holy fuck, I got the Four of Wands right next to that King of Cups. Whoever this is who's stepping into your life, this is somebody who's looking for long-term commitment. This is not somebody who's looking to jerk you around. This is not somebody who's manipulative. This is not someone who's like this person from your past. Like I said, I'm not saying that person from your past, that twin flame, that soul connection was a total piece of garbage, but that was a lot of up and down, like emotional roller coaster, all sorts of fucking shit, and it was heartbreaking, and I just roller coaster ride is what I keep getting. It was like a roller coaster ride. This other person's a lot more stable, a lot more even, a lot more balanced. The Ace of Pentacles, they are a golden opportunity for having the type of love that you desire, and it is from earning good karma. It is from doing the hard thing and stepping away from a situation that you knew was toxic, even though your heart wanted it to work out, because that's not easy to do. You know, sometimes we fall in love with who we think someone could be if they got their shit together. You know, who somebody has the potential to become if they chose to do it. And that's who we fall in love with. And sometimes that person just never becomes that. And we actually have to step back and take a really honest look at what the situation is. And to see that they are not that person. And that they're actually who they truly are. And to see that we're not going to get what we're wanting in that relationship. And I've had to do it too. I've had to see somebody for who they are and not sort of who I knew that they could be if they grew the fuck up. And it's a tough lesson. And it's very disappointing because it's like you just want to fucking shake somebody and be like, you could be better than what you are. But that's their path to walk. So this twin flame of yours, they have a path to walk themselves. You've done the work to be able to sort of learn lessons from this, to be able to do the healing, to be able to start maybe looking forward or moving in a forward way away from this. They have to do their own work too. It's up to them to be able to ascend. It's up to them to be able to heal. It's up to them to be able to move into a higher vibrational way of being. But what you're being given, I'm telling you, is a golden opportunity for the type of love that you're looking for. The Knight of Wands. I keep getting a different energy from this Knight of Wands. I do feel like he speaks to a person. I don't know if this is like your past person seeing you move forward or not wanting you to move forward or coming back for another round. I do see in this Strength card the infinity symbol above her head. I get this round and round in cycles. I do feel a warning within this card to stay strong and not allow yourself to get drawn into cycles again. Which almost makes me think this person from your past, this twin flame, is coming back or is trying to contact you. Or maybe you guys never stopped being in contact. They don't want you to move forward with a new lover too. I can tell you that. The Moon card. I keep getting, especially in that High Priest, like somebody trying to caution you. And then I get pulled to the King of Cups. Somebody, this This Knight of Wands represents who that person is trying to caution you against moving into a new relationship. This person has ulterior motives. So that's what I was feeling. I don't know if it's this twin flame person sort of trying to hang on to your energy and not allowing you to move forward and pretending to give you caring advice when it's actually really selfish and undermining advice. It's to undermine your happiness and to keep you stuck. Do not get pulled into cycles. Stay strong. Recognize someone's motives for what they are. I keep feeling this like move forward, be true to you, especially with the Moon card. I get pulled right back to this situation here. Like their true motives are a secret. They feel like they're trying to give you some sort of caring advice. They present themselves like the high priest, like they have some sort of wisdom to give. Their heart is in the right place. They just don't want to see you hurt again. This person has their own motives. This person has their own secret motives, and it's to keep you from having someone new. It's to keep you from healing from the heartbreak and taking on a new lover and finding happiness, the King of Pentacles. It's because they're jealous. They see you like this pentacle. Like they're like this king and you're like this pentacle, and they want to possess you. And that's why I keep getting pulled back to whoever that is. Like I said, twin flame keeps coming forward. I don't know that it is a twin flame journey. You may feel like it's a twin flame journey. They may tell you it's a twin flame journey. It's an unhealthy dynamic. It is an unhealthy dynamic, and it's hard for you to move away from. It's very hard to detach from. You still have emotions that are tied in there. But I do see a new opportunity for new love coming forward, and this person does not like that. They don't want you to take on a new lover. They don't want you to find happiness with somebody else. They don't want you to detach from them. I don't know if you guys stayed like friends after the relationship. They are no friend. They are not. They are not, because they haven't done their healing work. They haven't moved on. They don't have that genuine, I want what's best for you. They don't. They still want to possess you. They still want to be in control of you. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah. It's a false friendship. It's a false friendship. Whoever this person is, this will tie you up. This will stop you from moving forward. This will stop you from taking a risk on this King of Cups, who's trying to come forward in your life. The King of Cups is who you're meant to have some sort of a relationship with. I don't know if it's gonna, it says like a deep commitment. This is what I keep getting from the cards. This King of Cups brings the potential for a very deep commitment and a very happy future. I'm going to tell you this too, and you're probably not going to like it, but it's what my spirit guides are telling me, and it is what I'm reading in the cards. You can't have both, okay? You either have this unhealthy dynamic with this Knight of Wands person, this person who is not your friend, this person who most definitely wants to keep you stuck, who is envious and wants to possess you. Or you have a new romantic relationship and move on with your life. But you can't have both. You can't have this King of Cups and still have this person in your life. This person is a destructive force, and they will destroy the relationship with the King of Cups. As sure as the fucking sun comes up every morning, this person will ruin any future relationship that you have with somebody else. They will find a way to either trick you into ending the relationship or cause so much fucking drama that whoever you're with is going to step away because they can't handle it. I keep getting this, you can't have both. You can't have both. You're going to have to make a choice. Whether this is a dynamic that you find fulfilling and you want to keep with for a very, very long period of time, perhaps the rest of your life, or whether you want something more and you want something new. But you will not have both in this situation. I know you're probably just like, fuck you, Desiree. It's probably not what you want to hear. I'm sorry, I got to tell you what the cards are telling me, and I have to tell you what my spirit guides are telling me. Because that is the entire point of reading the tarot cards. Knight of Pentacles. They will keep you from what you've been longing for. That lifetime connection, that deep committed connection, that deep partnership. Your wheel of fortune turning. They want to stop your wheel of fortune from turning. And in this case, this King of Cups is your wheel of fortune turning. This is a genuine offering of love coming forward. This is a genuine potential to build for the future and have a long-term stable relationship. 9 of Swords. This is something you've been wanting for a long time, and I know this is something that you wanted with this person. I know it is, and I think there's still a piece of you that wishes it could be like that. And it's almost like as long as you stay friends, that hope stays alive, that maybe it can turn into that. Not unless this person does their shadow work. Not unless this person chooses to change and ascend. Nothing will change about this dynamic until the people who are involved in it change. And I do feel like you've been trying to do that ascending. You've been trying to do that emotional work. You've been trying to get introspective about what you want in life, what you need in life, and building that self-love and heal your heart. I do not feel that that's happening on the other side. I do feel like that person is planning to keep you stuck. That's part of their staying in their life, is keeping you stuck, keeping you as an option. Queen of Cups, 8 of Wands. That is that communication. That is you being offered. I don't know if somebody's asking you out on a date. It's this King of Cups coming forward. They look at you like they're matching Queen of Cups. This is like they're looking at you like a match. Whether you're a man, a woman, whatever, whoever this resonates with in the Leo community, this person, this new person, is going to see you as a match. This new person is looking for stability and long-term commitment. I'll tell you though, this new person is not going to put up with the drama of the old person. No one will. No new person will. You're about to get asked out. Your wheel of fortune is going to be turning when this new person steps forward and brings an emotional offering, a romantic offering to you. It is a golden opportunity to have what you're like. There it is. And then the little fuck from the past shows up to try to ruin it. Getting angry, come charging in. I think they're going to try and tell you that whoever this person is who's asking you out is a bad person. They're just going to break your heart. They're going to tell you whatever they have to do to scare you into not stepping into this opportunity. They're going to try and scare you out of this. Absolutely. This person is who you've been dealing with from the past, who you might have some sort of a friendship with. They are false. They are very false. They are very selfish. They are very much trying to stall your journey for their own benefit. And that's why the 2 cards that came out in the beginning from the Moonology deck were breathe through the tension and go for it. Go for it. You're being encouraged to move into something new because it has the potential to be exactly what you've been looking for this entire time. It is rewards. It is good karma coming forward. Page of Pentacles. It is the offering that's coming forward is a genuine one. It might be sometimes that Knight of Pentacles is like slow and steady. There's somebody who wants to take their time. But this is somebody who always gets to the finish line because they have their goal in mind. And this person's goal is getting married. This person's goal is commitment. This person's goal is settling down. They are honest in what they mean. They are honest in their goal. They are honest in their intentions. This is not a game player. This King of Cups coming forward into your life, this person is not a game player. This person is like this Emperor. What I see in this Emperor is like what you've been looking for. So you have this idea in your mind of what that partner would be like. You're hoping that it would have been like this twin flame situation and like this person could step up into this role. And like you saw that they had potential to become this. They're not going to become this. This King of Cups is already this. They don't have to become it. This is who they are, and this is what they offer. They are offering you what you've been looking for all along. Absolutely. Yeah. And that's what I see here too. I see somebody who is bringing a generous offer forward. A genuine offer. An offer of even give and take, of reciprocity, of a solid relationship. I'm going to tell you though, somebody is going to try and put you on, it's this false person is going to try and put you on the defense, is going to try and convince you that this is a bad thing, that you shouldn't move forward with it. They're going to do everything they can to double talk you, to throw off your balance, because they don't want to see you move on and move forward. That Justice card, I get pulled back to karma. This new person coming into your life, this Emperor, this King of Cups, whoever this person winds up being, this is your balance. This is balance in relationship. This is the karmic scales getting balanced out. This is reward for you doing the hard work and learning the hard lessons. And don't allow any little page hanging on the side here to cause shit. Or just don't fucking tell them about it, because this person's all up in your business too. And that gives them the ability to try and emotionally manipulate you too. I don't know that I would even tell this other person about getting asked out on a date, because they will try and cut down your abundant harvest. Absolutely. They will actively work at this for, I was going to say for years and years and years, but basically as long as you allow them to, they will do this. So if that means until the day you die, then that's what it means. But it's up to you. I keep getting told too that I need to tell you again, you can't have both. You can't have both. You either have this beautiful, loving connection with somebody and this stable future and a long-term commitment, or you have this person you've been dealing with and the dynamic that goes with it. That won't change. That will not change. That's never going to turn into the other thing that you hoped it would be. It's its own path, and it is toxic, and it will hold you back from finding the love that you're wanting. And this is something that you need to know. Like I said, tarot is encouraging you to go for this new love, to go for the new. Leave the old behind and go for the new. It's your good karma. It's your reward. Take advantage of it, and don't let anybody take it away from you. Alrighty, Leo, that's your read. Okay, Cancer, this is going to be your read. So let's go ahead and get going. This is the Oracle deck I was drawn to. So we'll let one card pop out. That's the one. And we'll see what message is most relevant to you guys today. The Rose Garden, innocence, forgiveness, be gentle with yourself. Interesting. So I want a tarot deck that's going to clarify this message for Cancer. This is the one I'm getting pulled to. Be gentle with yourself. Forgiveness. Huh. I want to know what this message means. Oh, the devil. I keep getting like somebody feels foolish. Like foolish about a choice that they made. Or foolish about a way that they behaved. I do feel like it speaks to a choice that they made perhaps in a relationship with somebody. Because I feel a secondary energy and like it ties into that. Like looking back and regret. Regret about what happened with this other person. Regret about how they behaved in a certain situation. Or maybe what they allowed somebody else to do in another situation. Or how something went. It does tie into another energy. A devil card. This King of Swords is not you. This King of Swords speaks to somebody who you were dealing with. I gotta pull more cards to get a beat on who this is. Whoa, and what's going on here. Okay, the Three of Swords came flying out upright. I'm gonna flip this guy over because I want to see the Lovers card in reverse. So this was a romantic relationship. I do feel the Lovers card does not always speak to that. I do feel like this was a romantic relationship. I do feel like it came to an end. This King of Swords was cold. Emotionally cold. And I feel like somebody worked really hard to try and get this King of Swords to open up their heart and to move into a deeper commitment. To me, this King of Swords feels like somebody who always kept things very casual, who always kept things superficial, maybe like just at a sexual level or close to that, and never really talked about emotions, talked about a future together. But somebody wanted more. Somebody wanted a deeper commitment with this King of Swords. And I feel like they spent more time in it. I feel like they gave their heart. I feel like over and over again, I was vulnerable and I got my heart stomped on and I got disappointed by this person because they never stepped up to the plate to be the person I hoped that they could be. Interesting. The Fountain card coming forward. This Fountain card represents like our base level for change. Our base level for change is like that ultimate crossroads. If we choose one path, it will take our life in one direction. If we choose another path, we'll wind up somewhere completely different. And I do feel like a lot of times with this Fountain card, one path is positive and one path is negative. So it's a very critical choice that we're making. It sets the tone for our future, and it might set the tone for a future cycle. Cycles can last 5 years, 7 years, 10 years. That's why it's a very important card, and it represents a very important choice. I get pulled back to that Rose Garden card and that be gentle with yourself. There's something here about not feeling foolish, about being able to release emotions, being able to release regrets. I feel super defensive too, like not really wanting to let anybody else in because the emotions that go along with everything that happened in the past is still hovering really close. Like feeling foolish, like I'm not going to let my guard down again. I'm not going to make that same mistake again. I'm not going to give my heart to somebody again. I do feel like that's what this crossroads is about. It's like taking that approach as staying really angry at yourself for whatever choice that you made, feeling maybe foolish or whatever it was, and staying very closed off will keep you from finding connection for a very long time, for a cycle. You'll go through an entire cycle before you find connection again. It sets that tone. It sets the tone for a future path. Being able to forgive yourself, being able to heal your heart, and to stay open to something new when you feel like your heart is ready for it. Being that gentle self, being gentle to yourself. I feel like choosing that path will take you in the direction of a loving connection in your future. We're going to grab some more because I want to know where all of these sit with Cancer here. Temperance. We had a big stack of like half the fucking deck wanting to come out with this one. Temperance, Justice, the Hanged Man, and the Knight of Swords. On these tell me the same thing too. It's the same thing. The only thing that can stop you from finding what you're looking for, finding this love connection that you very much did desire, and I'm not sure if you still desire, but you very much did. The only thing that can stop you from finding that in the future is this defensiveness, is the choices that you make. If you choose not to find balance. Temperance is about balance between emotion and logic. So not allowing those emotions, that fear, that sense of being foolish, the fear of being hurt again, to stop you from moving forward. Not allowing that stuff to overwhelm you and to keep you stuck. To keep you sort of like your defenses are up, your defenses are blocked. Nobody can fucking get through that. And I understand that when you've had a big heartbreak, you are not fucking eager to have it happen again. You're not. And all of us put our blocks up and take some time. And the thing about it is, if you keep those blocks up, yes, it'll stop negativity from coming through. It will stop you from having your heart broken by another person or being disappointed by another person. But it never lets positivity through. So you never have a chance to find that connection that you're looking for, because no one can get through. Nothing can get through those blocks. It keeps everybody and everything out. The Knight of Cups is an emotional offering. Ace of Wands is a new beginning. We do have that Seven of Cups, choice. This is choice, and I get pulled back to the Fountain card. This is a very critical choice for you. It's more important than you realize, Cancer. So if that Fountain card comes forward, is a very important crossroads, and you don't understand the ripple effect that these choices are going to have that you're making. The Magician. You can manifest what it is that you're looking for. If you are wanting this love, you can make the choices that will help you to manifest this in your life, that will allow this genuine offer to come in your future. You can also make the choice to stop that from happening and to not allow it in. And that is from staying defensive. Like I said, nothing gets through. As Five of Wands, when you got your defenses up because you're worried about being lied to or taken advantage of or having your heart broken, and that fear is so overwhelming, you allow that fear to keep you on your defenses and keep that wall up. A new love, a genuine offer like this Knight of Coins will never get through. It will never get through the Star card. Clarity. Focus, hope for the future. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. These cards are encouraging you to love yourself. They're encouraging you to be gentle with yourself. They're encouraging you on a healing journey to step forward, to step into this Nine of Coins energy. This is self-love. This is empowerment. Don't think shitty of yourself. Don't sit around and be like, fuck, I was a fool. I was a fool. I never saw the signs. Why did I ignore the signs? Why did I put so much of my heart out there? I'm never going to get taken advantage of again. It shuts you right down. It shuts you right down. Instead, it's like recognizing that you're just as human as everybody else. You want to have a love connection with someone. You want to have a deep emotional connection with another person. There is nothing wrong with that. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that, and you should never be ashamed of that. That is a perfectly wonderful, normal thing to want with another human being. Absolutely. And you're not foolish for wanting love. You are not. Don't ever feel foolish for wanting love. It's just like this, being kind with yourself and recognizing that you're a good person and you're giving and you're nurturing and you're understanding and you're patient. And it's a matter of finding somebody who's willing to appreciate that for what it is, and not allowing yourself to fall into the same dynamic with another person in your future where you find yourself repeating the same behaviors, giving and giving and giving, and trying to make somebody turn into somebody that they're not. You know, if I'm just understanding enough, if I'm just patient enough, if I'm just loving enough, maybe they'll wake up and see me for who I am. They'll wake up and see me in this beautiful Nine of Coins energy, and that I'm a blessing in somebody's life. Somebody who is worth having around. Somebody who is a true love is going to see right from the get-go that you're a blessing. This is not something you're going to have to prove to anybody. It's something that they're going to know. They're going to be able to see it. Absolutely. Queen of Coins, the Hierophant, Knight of Wands, Hermit. And I see here too, like, don't be afraid to take time after this to heal too. Don't get defensive, don't block it up, but you don't have to go pursuing love actively if you're not ready for it either. Make sure that you do take that time for yourself, to allow your heart to heal, to be gentle with yourself, to move on and move forward, and then just stay open. To stay open to whoever might cross your path. I think you're getting noticed. I don't think you realize because you're not focused on it. You're more focused on staying blocked off. But I do feel like somebody is noticing you. I do feel like you are getting looked at. Whoever it is, I gotta tell you, whoever it is who's looking at you feels completely ignored. They do. They do. And it's not like you're pointedly ignoring anyone. You're just dealing with your own shit. You're trying to figure your own thing out. So I don't feel like you're actively being rude to somebody or you're actively ignoring someone, but somebody is looking at you in a romantic way. And somebody would like to get to know you. I don't know if they've tried to make conversation with you already and you kind of shut it down too. So I do feel like they don't get noticed. I got this other energy floating around you who would very much like to be noticed by you and would like to have an opportunity to get to know you better. I'm going to grab some more cards here too, because I'd like to find out more about who that energy is. Because if I were you, I would want to know. Wow. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay, so then as soon as I asked that, I got 3 of Coins, Ace of Coins, freaking Wheel of Fortune card. Whoever this person is who is noticing you and trying to grab your attention, they're a pretty good person. They are a good person. This is like a golden opportunity for a fruitful relationship with somebody. It is like your Wheel of Fortune changing in love, but the 4 of Coins is holding back. It is holding back. This shit from the past, the beating yourself up about this crap from the past and being a little bit too vulnerable or feeling like you chased somebody for too long, it is holding you back from being open to somebody communicating with you. I feel like they try and talk to you. I feel like you don't really notice. Like they're actually in a roundabout way trying to hit on you and trying to get to know you and trying to work up the courage to ask you out on a date. I feel like you got so much going on in your heart, your mind, and your soul that you actually kind of ignore it all without even, like, you don't notice. You don't even notice what's going on here. But somebody is like quietly trying to work work their way into your life to get you to go on a freaking date with them. I'm not trying to be rude and laughing. I can just feel like somebody's trying so hard and you're like fucking oblivious because you got your own shit going on. Whoever this person is who is actively working at trying to get a freaking date with you and trying to get your attention, they are the potential for a very good love in your life. They are the potential for what you've been looking for. And being able to sort of move away from this past. The Six of Wands, recognition, Four of Swords. This person has the potential to be a very passionate partner in your life. They're coming forward like the King of Wands energy, which is the complete opposite pretty well of the King of Swords. This is somebody who is more emotional. This is somebody who is, like I said, they're passionate. They're driven by their passions a lot. They're not like this person you dealt with in the past. They have no problem telling you how they feel about you. They have no problem recognizing those things. They have no problem expressing their interest in you, because that King of Swords was a fucking cold fish. You were like forever working your ass off trying to, it was like fucking pulling teeth to get them to say, you know, I enjoy your company even. This person is going to be like, fuck, you look great today. Oh my God, I'm so happy I'm with, like, this person will have no problem telling you all about how much they enjoy your company, how much they like you, and how they feel about you. This person's going to be like the freaking opposite. But you have to notice them first. You got to let those defenses down. Let those defenses down. The Five of Swords, Three of Cups. These two guys from the back too. The Tower and the Queen of Coins. Five of Swords. Whoever this person is, this person has genuine feelings for you. This person does. But it's up to you as to which way this goes. And that's why we have the Fountain card here. This is a very important crossroads. Are you going to move forward from this King of Swords and allow yourself the opportunity to find the blessings, the romantic blessings that you would like to have in your life? Or are you going to shut yourself off and allow that one tower to keep you from finding the Three of Cups, to keep you from finding happiness and celebration, to keep you from finding your self-confidence and your self-love and all of the beautiful qualities that go with this Queen of Coins? Don't stop being yourself. Don't stop being a nurturing, kind, loving person. Don't ever stop that, and don't ever feel shitty for wanting love in another human being. There's nothing to be ashamed of there either. And like I said, there is no need to wall yourself off. Yes, it keeps out the bad, but it'll keep out the good too. And you got somebody who is fucking trying their ass off to get into your life and to be a positive force standing next to your side. All right, Cancer, that is your read. All right, Scorpio, let's go ahead and get started with your read. So we'll pick out an oracle deck. The Moonology cards are calling to me. So let's see what we got. What is the most relevant message? Whoa, for Scorpio today. You got a whole bunch of cards coming out. Holy crap, what do we got? Wow, keep your heart open. Release control. Take inspired action. Relax. Take your reality check. Ooh, that one came out in reverse. Forgive. And attend to the details. Interesting here. Do you feel like you're being encouraged to move on and move forward from something? Move on and move forward. Find forgiveness. Keep your heart open to something new. I'm going to grab a tarot deck because I want more clarification on what's going on with you guys. Scorpio, this is the one that called into me for your read. So we're going to see what comes forward. So can you clarify this message for Scorpio, please? Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. I'm going to grab some more. I want to know more about what this is all about. Four of Wands. Change. Huh. I think you have the potential for making pretty big changes in your life. I feel a transitionary period. I feel like perhaps even taking on a new challenge, which is why we have sort of attend to the details. Like there's something I don't know if you're buying a home or starting a new career. I do feel like a distinct new chapter, some sort of change of scenery. So it's either home, it's career, it's something about the way your day-to-day life looks is very much changing. It's very much changing. What is going on? What's going on for Scorpio? What is this message all about? Queen of Cups. I do feel emotions too. It's an emotional time with this change. Fear of things not going the way you want them to. Fear of plans falling through. Whatever it is you're trying to build, especially with that Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, it is stability. It is something for the future. I keep feeling like it may tie into finances, so it might be a job. This might be a couple different things, and it might be for a couple different people, this read. Guidance, Nine of Cups, fulfillment, Three of Wands, communication. I feel like there's waiting for news too. And maybe that's why, maybe this is why you're a little bit freaking out, is you're actually waiting to hear back about an opportunity. It's like waiting for news, waiting to see if this opportunity comes my way, waiting to see if this is going to go the way that I want it to go, if I'm going to get this Nine of Cups, this wish fulfillment. I feel a lot of worry, I feel a lot of anxiety. And then I keep getting this like, calm down. If it's meant to be, it will be. Like everything happens for a reason. Speed. The Hangman. Eight of Cups. The Lover's card. This has to do with another energy that you're waiting on. I don't know if this is where your news is coming from. You got a lot of moving parts in this read. I'm trying to sort through them all with my intuition and my spirit guides. You have a lot of changes going on at one time, and a lot of pieces affect other pieces too. Like, I don't know if you're looking to change, you're looking to move, but finances have to come through because of other shit that's going on that you're waiting for a judgment on, or you're waiting for a settlement on, or you're waiting for something there. It's like everything affects everything else. I feel like I got so much fucking shit going on, and everything is absolutely interconnected, and everything has to come together just so for it to play out the way I need it to play out. And I'm just like, oh my God, is it going to work? Like, I'm worrying about this over here. I'm worrying about that over there. But I feel like you've done everything you can do to organize things in a way that they will play out in the way that you need them to. I feel like there's a piece of things now that is completely out of your hands and you have no control over. Because I almost feel this like waiting. Just like waiting for that piece of things to step up, waiting for that kind of news to come forward that's going to affect whatever it is that you're doing. Whoa, that one needs to come out. Justice. So we do have justice here. This does involve something with the court. I was wondering because it felt like there's so many other moving parts. It feels like shit you have no control over. I feel waiting for news from someone, and whatever they say is going to affect the course that you take moving forward. And I felt like in some way, shape, or form, it also has to do with money too. I don't know if this is like going through a divorce and we're sorting out assets, and that's where the money piece of it comes from, and this is where the court piece of it fits in, and the overall change too. We also have that forgive card too, so this might be about having that piece of your life sort of come to an end, or once you have a judgment come forward, allowing ties to sever there, allowing a release of those emotions. Forgiveness isn't saying that what somebody else did to you is okay. It's just saying you're not going to live with the anger and resentment and hurt anymore. That you don't want that weighing on your heart. You don't want to allow that person and what they did to you to have that kind of control over your emotions anymore, or day-to-day feeling crappy. So you're releasing that. Collusion, relationships. Whatever this justice is, this news that you're waiting for, this court thing, I feel everything going the way it's supposed to. Like, the judgment will come the way you need it to come. All these other pieces will fall into place. You've organized everything and you've done everything in your power to set things up a certain way. And now it's like trusting in the universe that everything will play out the way it needs to play out, and everything will come together in the end. Everything will come together in the end. We're going to grab more here. Grief. And planning. See, that makes a lot of sense with that planning, because I feel you like, you're not somebody who's just going to sit around. You're not somebody who sits around and who's like, oh my God, life is happening to me. I don't know what to do, so I'm going to kind of do nothing. I feel like when all of this happened, you were like, okay, things are changing. I now need, maybe a new home or a new career. I need this, that, and the other, and I have to figure all this shit out. And I feel like you took the initiative and you figured all that shit out. You went to town fucking planning. You did everything you could on your end to try to rework everything in a way that was going to work for you, to try and establish that stability again, to put yourself in a position where you could start to establish that stability again. A lot of careful planning. A lot of careful planning. Immaturity. I don't know if in that relationship you were the one who sort of contributed to all that. You feel like a very responsible person to me. That's what comes through with all of the planning too. You're not irresponsible. You're a mature person. You think about things in a more practical way and sort of like what has to get done, and making sure that certain things are a priority so that you have stability and safety. Whoever this person was who you were dealing with, I don't know if they were always chaos, but when the shit went down, it was like absolute chaos. It was like every kind of stability that you had, it was like the rug pulled out from under you, and you're like, holy shit. And having to scramble to put a plan together, having to scramble to bring together like a life and get your feet back under you, a plan for the future. Chaos. You're somebody who likes structure. I get that vibe. You're somebody who likes structure. You're somebody who likes to be able to establish that stability and have that predictability and know that you're going to be okay. That means a lot to you. And I feel like this other energy brought a lot of fucking grief your way. They brought a lot of chaos, a lot of instability, gave you a lot of anxiety about how this was going to go. Control. Vision. I'm gonna grab, give me a few more here. Whoa. All of those guys wanted to come out for your read. So these are the ones. 6 of Wands, achievement, fear. Interesting, that 9 of Wands. I can feel fear and anxiety is extremely heavy with you, because there's, like you said, you like stability. You like things to be set a certain way, so if the bills get paid on time, you're going to have a home to live in, you'll have electricity, you'll have food. Like, you like to have that makes you feel safe. And this has totally uprooted that and left a lot of chaos. Like, your anxiety is crazy. Your fear is crazy because of this. This is not a way that you like to live. You like to have a plan. You like to have that stability. You like to have that level of control over certain pieces of your life. Past the Magician. And I keep feeling like this change that you need to happen, this judgment you need to come forward, these pieces that need to fall into place, they will. Feel like they will. I feel like if you were able to step back out of your fear and be able to release that anxiety and sort of look at things from the outside looking in, you would see that everything will come together. You would have sort of this level of trust and see that you've set it up the way it needs to be set up. You've done everything that you need to do, and that everything is going to be okay. But I feel like when you're living in it and it feels like chaos, that uncertainty just overrules everything. Comfort, understanding, recuperation. That Ace of Swords says victory. Whatever this is you're dealing with in court, and you're waiting for these pieces to fall into place, the cards keep telling me, my spirit guides keep telling me, it'll fall into place. Everything is going to do its thing. It's going to do its thing. In the meantime, you got to calm the fuck down. Okay? That's why we had the relax card. In the meantime, you got to calm down. You got to learn to breathe. You got to be able to step back and relax. Relax, breathe, trust. Some of this shit you can't control, and you just have to wait for it to do its thing. You can't force people to move any faster than they're moving, especially with this court system. It just kind of is what it is. And trust that you've done everything you need to do, and you'll always be okay because you're a strong, stable, responsible person. You will always find a way to land on your feet and to make things okay. This is just part of your core qualities and what you know how to do. So you can handle whatever comes your way. None of this shit will break you. None of this shit will totally and completely ruin you because you're stronger than that. And you can always find a way to build it back up. That's just who you are. You have that tremendous strength of character. I just keep feeling like the strongest energy coming from you. None of this shit is going to shake you or wreck you. None of it. So in the meantime, relax. Relax the fear, relax the anxiety, and try and trust in the universe that balance will come and you will have what you need to be able to move forward. Alrighty guys, that is your read. Welcome Pisces. Let's go ahead and get started with your read. We're going to grab from this deck here, this Oracle deck. I'm going to let a card come forward. So we want to know what is the most relevant message to Pisces. And we had a few pop out. So what do you got going on here, Pisces? The Holy Grail. Whisper of Mother Earth. Codes of the Seeds. The Crowning. The Child Within. Rebirth. I feel like looking for direction, looking for a fresh start, looking for something new. I feel like it taps into your creativity and taps into your spirituality. I don't know if you're looking to start a new career or just a new chapter of your life and you're sort of tapping into things. I don't know if you read tarot cards. You do something spiritual or you're looking to make a career out of something spiritual. It's something that calls to you. It calls to your creativity. It calls to your spiritual side. I don't know if this is art that sort of reflects spirituality as well. But this is something you're looking to use to build a new chapter. I feel like healing is a part of this too. Like, I don't know if you've been through a tower, you've been through some really heavy shit in your life. And this is something that you find very cleansing and you find very healing and it feeds your soul. I need a tarot deck for Pisces, a tarot deck for Pisces. This is the one that pops forward for you guys. The High Priestess is on the bottom here. I do feel like you do have spiritual gifts. So whoever this read resonates with, and part of that taps into, I keep feeling art. I keep feeling like art. Like, I don't know if you paint or if you do work with sculpturing or what it is. But I keep feeling like your spirituality taps into all of this. I also feel it's a way of sorting through emotions. It's part of what you've used. It's almost like art therapy. Like, you've used it for healing your own shit. You've used it for finding your direction. I feel this want and need to not just share it with others, to share your journey with others, but to encourage others to do what you've been doing to find their own healing, because you know how much it's helped you. You know, like, how much it's meant to you in your journey. I think you're a light worker. And it's like awaking to that call to help others. And you're just trying to find out what's your way of doing that. What's your best way of doing that? You have this way of things that you've been doing. And really wanting to share that, wanting to bring in others. You're coming into the highest form of yourself. So I have that Nine of Coins. She's like the minor arcana version of the Empress. So it's coming into that Empress energy, starting to come into that, finding self-confidence, self-empowerment, recognizing your self-worth. It was a hard fucking journey for you, Pisces. I don't know what the hell you went through in your life, but you've been through some rough shit. You have been through some rough shit, and I don't feel like it was just this short period of time in adult life. I feel like there was a lot of crap that you've been through your entire life that you've had to sort through. A lot of emotional shit. And I do feel like it took into your adult years to really start digging into this and start sorting through it. I don't know if you've gone to therapy, to counseling, whatever this is, but I do feel like spirituality is huge for you. And whatever this art form that you've chosen that ties into your spirituality, this has been a huge part of your healing journey. And you want to share with others. You want to help others. You have this deep want to be a leader and to help others find happiness and to sort through their own shit too, so that they can find happiness the way that you found happiness. Four of Cups. I think you've struggled with depression from time to time in your life as well. The Strength card. It's taken a lot of inner strength to get through everything that you've been through. You really had to dig deep to start sorting through all of that stuff too. It's been a process, is what I feel. It's been a very heavy process for you over a long period of time. The Page of Wands, the Three of Wands. I do feel like this journey though, not just what you've been through, but your journey and healing from it has given you focus. It's given you this extreme sense of who you are as a person and this focus for what you need to be doing as if in the future. Focus for helping others. Ooh, that one and that one need to come forward too. And that's exactly what I just finished saying. The Star card, focus. Focus for the future. I'm turning this into a career. You are turning this into absolutely in a career. The Knight of Coins. Something you've been working towards for a long time finally coming to fruition. You've been meant to do this. This is actually your destined journey, to turn this into a career, to try to reach others, to try to help others. This is, whether you realize it or not, and you strike me as somebody who would realize this because you are very deeply spiritual. This is the path you were on all along. This is where you were meant to wind up. You want to mentor others and to help others. Even in that Lover's card, I don't see romantic relationships in this Lover's card. I see helping others. So building relationships with others, being a positive influence in their lives, helping them to find balance and overcome the obstacles that they've been through. Six of Swords, helping them to cut ties with destructive shit from the past, emotions, events that happen, things that they're still hanging on to that keep them from moving forward and finding balance. Being able to help them overcome that like you did for yourself. And using this art form to do that. Using whatever that is that you do to help others. Encouraging them to take on the same. Take on the, if it's painting, if it's sculpting, whatever it is. And helping them to move forward. King of Coins, Knight of Wands, Justice. Okay, I'm going to tell you this too. Do be careful. I hate being this person. I hate reads like this that come out because I don't want to encourage people to be suspicious of other people. It feels awful. It feels wrong. But you do have somebody spying on you. You do have somebody who sees your potential to possibly make a lot of money doing what you're doing or be very successful. They're very envious. They're very, very jealous. They want to try and take whatever financial success you may find from this for themselves or stop you from finding it and steal your ideas. Whatever you're doing, I know you're wanting to help others. I know you're wanting to share with others, but take steps to protect your work. Take steps to protect your ideas. Don't share too much information about how you come up with your ideas or how you produce whatever this art is that you produce. Don't give that kind of stuff away. Don't give away your trade secrets, whatever it is. And don't completely hold out in a way that stops you from your journey, but protect your journey itself, because you're meant to be extremely successful at this journey. And anytime you do things like that, you're going to have people who want to take that success from you. You're going to find negativity. It's going to cross your path. The Nine of Wands. I do take steps to keep your work safe, to keep what you're doing safe, to keep your journey safe. You are the Empress. You are an Empress energy. You're healing, you're nurturing, you're kind, you're gentle, you're about evolution and personal growth. But like I said, everybody notices the Empress. Good people notice the Empress, but so do bad people. Okay, and you do have somebody who has the potential to spy on you, to steal your work, to the point where you actually have to take them to court and sue them, is what I'm seeing in my cards. And I hate being like that, because I don't want to make people mistrustful of other people, but I need to deliver the message that's coming through so that you can protect your own journey. Because you're meant to be a big healing force in this world. And I don't want that journey to stop. You are a light worker. You are being called to task. And you are accepting the path, very much so. But you are going to run into people who want to stop that from happening. You're going to run into people who want to steal what you have. Don't get into partnerships at this point in time on your journey. Do this journey on your own. There's something about you doing this by yourself, building by yourself, that will ensure your success, that will ensure your growth, that your path takes on the route that it's supposed to. Don't allow anybody else in to dictate what you should do or offer some sort of help where they are put in a position where they can take advantage of you, because that'll be the person who's doing the spying. That'll be this Knight of Wands, this false offering that comes forward, this Page of Swords who's spying on you as you become this like King of Coins, building your wealth, finding success, finding confidence, the Four of Wands. You are setting the foundation for a future, but I do have the Tower card here, and I have the Fountain card next to it. That is that base crossroads. It's a very important crossroads, and we always have choices to make, and every choice that we make has unforeseen ripple effects on our future. When this fountain comes forward, it means that there is a choice that you're going to be making that can take your life in one direction or in the other. And one is going to be positive and lead you to where you're supposed to go, and one will have a detrimental effect on things. This is a very critical choice, whether you realize it or not. And the one that takes you in a negative spot is going to bring you to this situation, this possible situation with this Page of Swords, this Knight of Wands, this person who steals your ideas, who you will most likely have to sue and take to court. This other path is you being able to protect yourself from that and be stronger and rise above and be able to avoid all that drama altogether, because that will put a huge dent in your journey. I feel this like fucking wiping out your success and having to fucking restart, like rebuild from the bottom up. Do not take on partnerships at this time. Do not reveal too much about how you do what you do and how you're finding success. I've said it before in some of my reads, and it was something that my husband said to me before too. Loose lips sink ships. There's some shit you just need to keep to yourself to protect your work and to protect your journey. It's not that you think everybody is a useless SOB or everybody's a greaseball or anything, but there are some greasy people out there who actively seek to take opportunities from those of us who work hard at our craft and try and do our very best and put in the effort and the hard work. So protect your journey, because you are a light worker. And you are meant to help people, and you are most definitely on your destined path. You are doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be helping others, and don't stop. Don't stop helping others. This is your life purpose. This is your life path, and you are finding your way. Best of luck, Pisces. Hey, Capricorn. I hope you guys are having a great day so far. Let's go ahead and get started with your read here. I have pulled to the Moonology deck. So we'll allow some of these cards to come forward for you, maybe one or two. We'll see what falls out. We're going to ask, what is the most relevant message to Capricorn today? What is the most relevant message that Capricorn needs to hear? Those are the ones that popped out. I was saying one or two, but I think we got four here. Honor your feelings. See the bigger picture. Trust the universe. And be real. And be real. Interesting. What does Capricorn have going on? What does Capricorn have going on? Honor your feelings. I don't know if you have a choice to make in your life, or if you're looking to make some sort of a choice. Maybe it's a change, lifestyle, career, home, whatever it is. I feel this need to sort of step back and look at the entire picture, right? See the bigger picture. What do you want this chapter to look like? What do you want, whatever this thing is? What are the most important values that it needs to embody for you? So if this is a career, you know, does this need to be something that you find fulfills like your creative side, or something that you find challenging? Is it something that you want an authoritative position and you're looking to sort of be in charge? Do you want to be your own boss and work for yourself? What is your overall goal here, right? If this is maybe a lifestyle change or a move, what type of life do you want? Do you want to, you know, be able to kick back by the water? Do you want to be by a lake, by the coast, by a river, by a whatever? Do you want to be in a city center where you can walk to whatever you want? You know, do you want that convenience? What do you want that overall picture to look like? And be real. Interesting. Full moon in Aquarius, be real. Be real with what you want. What you really, truly want. Don't feel fucking guilty about none of it too. I don't know if you got other people involved in your situation where they might want you to do a certain thing, or you're getting advice from people. Fuck what other people say. Like, at the end of the day, you're the one who always has to live your life. You're the one who has to live with the consequences of whatever choices that you make. The good consequences, the bad consequences. Whatever it is, you're the one who gets left with it at the end of the day. Make sure it's what you want. Make sure it's what you want. And people who love you will support you in what you do. And people who want to shit on you can go fuck themselves at the end of the day. Let's see what tarot deck we have for Capricorn's read. It's a fun way to start the read, eh? All right. So, Capricorn, please expand and clarify this read for Capricorn. What is the message that Capricorn needs to hear today? Those ones want to pop out. So those are the first ones. Two of Wands, choosing a path. You have a choice to make. Interesting, we do have the Seven of Swords here. Yeah, it tends to be sneaky energy. Sneaky energy. I do get a sneaky vibe off of it. I don't know if you're dealing with somebody who's trying to fuck your path over, trying to mislead you, or giving you what seems like friendly advice, but it's kind of biased. Like it's something that would benefit them as the direction they're trying to take you in. Let's see. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is something you've been working towards for a long time, finally coming to fruition. This is this path that you're on. This is this path that you would like to choose. It's what's true to you. It's what you would really like to do. It's what you absolutely have the ability to manifest in your life. You can bring these changes forward in your life by working towards them and making active choices that take you in that direction. The universe will bring you the opportunities and connect you with what you need to be able to make this happen. But you have to do your part. And being able to get really focused and really believe in the direction that you're going in, and being true to yourself, honoring yourself, is a big part of that. It helps you to recognize the opportunities when they show up, instead of being like, maybe, maybe not. When something comes forward, you're going to have a lot of doubt, and you're not going to want to take advantage of it because that doubt is going to hold you back. I have this Tower card here. I get pulled back to the Seven of Swords. There's something here that has the potential to undo what you've been trying to do for a while. Judgment. You have to make a judgment call. You've been working hard at some sort of an abundant harvest, some sort of a change, but you got other moving parts going on here. I do feel like it's other energies who may be contributing to doubts, or trying to pull you in this way, or trying to pull you in that way, or maybe you're just worried too about the choices that you make and how they're going to impact the people that you love. And like, if I choose to do this, which is the thing that I really want to do, you know, are other people going to be mad at me? Are other people's feelings going to be hurt? Is it going to disappoint those people that I love? Temperance. I kind of get pulled back to my earlier statement, and I reiterate that. Fuck them. Fuck them. The people who love you, the people who respect you, the people who care most about you are going to support you in your choices, because they're going to see it's something that makes you happy. And at the end of the day, the people that we love, we want to see them happy. That is what we want for them. We want them to have happiness. We don't want them to live for us in a way that makes them miserable. We want to see them smiling, laughing, and finding everyday joy. And anybody who shows you the opposite, that is like, you should be living for me, you should do what I want you to do, fuck them. Fuck them. It's your life. You're the one who has to live it. Live it in the Nine of Pentacles. Live your best life. Be true to yourself. Don't allow other people's shit to unbalance your choices, to unbalance your emotions, to confuse you. You have this abundant harvest in mind that you would like. You do have this in your mind. I feel like I keep getting this vibe like you've been working towards it, but you've only expressed maybe part of it to other people around you because you're afraid of maybe their judgment of your overall choice. So it's not like getting exactly what you want. It's kind of like getting as much of what you want that you feel like is not going to piss off other people around you. Don't compromise. Who cares if it pisses people off? You live your life. Live your life, and the people who love you will support you. Be strong. Be strong, absolutely. It's going to take a lot of strength to just be true to yourself and to jump into something. The Ten of Pentacles. This is your legacy. How do you want to live? How do you want to live your life? How do you want to spend the next however many years you got left on this rock? You know? Because I know when we die, that isn't the end of it. We just cross over into another form. But this is our time here in the physical world. Why not spend it in a way that's true to us and that we find joy and we find happiness? Justice card. 3 of Swords. Honor your feelings. I feel a lot of worry. I get pulled back to look at the honor your feelings, and I just feel a lot of worry about telling your personal truth to someone about what you're really looking for. I'm worried that somebody isn't going to stick around, or somebody isn't going to support you, or somebody's going to shit all over what you're trying to do. I also feel like you keep getting told all these different things by people too. Like you have different energies that encourage you this way, encourage you that way. Everybody thinks they know how you should live their life. They sound bossy, kind of like me. I get like that too sometimes, where I don't know when to keep my fucking mouth shut. Kind of a bossy person. Like I said, at the end of the day, fuck what everybody thinks. Fuck them all. Do what's right for you. Live the way that's right for you. The people who love and respect you will support you on your journey and will come along with you and will do whatever they can to keep that connection and nurture that connection between you and them. What they want is to see you happy. But there is somebody else here who's being sneaky about their intentions. 7 of Swords. Knight of Wands. This Knight of Wands. Not the Knight of Cups. That's funny. But I keep getting pulled to this Knight of Wands, and this is going to sound absolutely stupid, but I got to say it. It is the mask he's wearing that is standing out to me the most, and it tells me he has different intentions than what he's saying. I don't know who this person is in your life. Wands can sometimes represent a fire sign, a Sagittarius, an Aries, a Leo. A lot of times they don't really speak to the zodiac sign energy. They speak to what they're representative of. Knight of Wands. He just doesn't want change. Whoever this person is, he doesn't want you. Oh, that's what it is. He likes to be on top. Whoever this person is in your life, they like to dominate. So they like to feel like the most successful one. They make the most money. They have the most assets. They have the nicest home. They have everything. They're on top and everybody else is underneath them. This is just how they're used to being. It's the dynamic that they're used to. They're used to always being the best. So they don't want to see you come into like an empress or an emperor energy, which is the best form of yourself, the most confident form of yourself. It's you living your best life. They don't want that, because then they feel like somehow you've risen above them and they are super insecure. Down at their core, this person is very insecure and they have a whole lot of fears. And that's why their behavior comes out the way it does. And that's why I do believe that they are quietly trying to sabotage your journey and to stall you from finding the thing that you want. It's going to take a lot of inner strength for you to just do what you're going to do. and do what you want to do and be real about, this is the path I want to take in my life. And if somebody comes with me, that's absolutely great. And if somebody can't support my journey, I'm fucking going anyways. I'm going for it anyways. I'm going to grab a few more, but I feel like I get pulled back to that trust the universe card. And I do feel like once this truth is spoken, you've really focused on this within yourself and established this within yourself, this direction that you're going come hell or high water, because it's what's true to you and it's what you want deeply in your life and it's how you want to live your life. Whatever the opportunity is that you've been waiting for to come forward is going to pop up. It's going to pop up like fucking magic or like it's meant to be. Because the universe is actually watching your journey and holding back on this opportunity, because when you're in a state of indecision to bring this perfect opportunity that you really truly want forward, you may be too afraid to act on it, and you may let it, interesting, you may let it fall through your fingers. That was a moth. There's a big old moth floating around. Moths, like butterflies, represent transition and rebirth and change. Something to keep in mind. I don't think it's by accident. It's hovering around your tarot read today, Capricorn. Two of Swords, Page of Swords. Yeah, I feel this indecision. I feel fear. In this Page of Swords, it's like seeking information or other people's opinions, or trying to find all the information out about something that you can, but none of it gives you the comfort in making a choice. None of it gives you the confidence in moving forward and making this choice, because you haven't truly spoken your choice out loud. You haven't spoken it in your heart and in your soul and brought it to the forefront of your mind to have that focus. And you haven't spoken it out loud to the people around you. So it's like a way of stalling out too. It's a way of stalling out too. It doesn't help that you're getting advice from like everybody, and everything's different, and one person is actively trying to sabotage your shit. Five of Pentacles. I feel a lot of confusion in the Five of Pentacles. I feel a lot of worry. I feel like I'm missing an opportunity or making the wrong choice and then being fucking stuck for it and having to live with something I'm not happy with. This Nine of Wands. This is a scary journey. Whatever you've been doing, or this change that you've been working towards, has come with a lot of uncertainty, and I do feel like along the way, I don't want to say you've changed your mind, but perspectives have changed. Other things have happened that are sort of shaping this journey for you, or which way you want it to go. So it's where you had that clarity before, it's a little bit fuzzy in other places as you've sort of learned lessons along the way through this journey. The High Priestess, the Lover's card on the Four of Cups, and I do feel like you feel it's going to negatively impact relationships. Like, I don't know if this is a romantic relationship that you got, or if this is with friends or family members or someone close to you, but I do feel like you're going to feel judged, or like somebody's going to abandon you if you make a certain choice. I gotta say it, that's what I feel like. It's like somebody's holding you emotionally hostage to a certain path. I think it's the person who's being sneaky. I think this is kind of what they're after, because like I said, they like to be in control of things. They don't want you to be this most confident emperor version of yourself where you find all this success and you're living your best life, because then it brings out all the insecurities in them. I think their deepest fear is being ditched and being left behind. If you come into an emperor energy, that it's like they're afraid that all of a sudden you're going to think that they're not good enough or they don't belong in your life. So they're trying to keep you stalled out so that they can stay on top of things. The High Priestess. Trust your intuition too. I don't know if you're getting hints about what this other person is doing and sort of what their intentions are, or if there's red flags that are kind of sort of going off, or your spidey senses are tinkling, whatever it is. Trust your intuition. I know we say it a lot as readers and it sounds really corny, but it's true. Because most often than not, your intuition is going to lead you in the path that you need to go, and it's trying to tell you a critical piece of information that you need to hear, whether you want to hear it or not. King of Swords. I'm going to grab a few more before I tackle that King of Swords. I want more clarification on who he is and what he's all about. So it's funny, I feel in that King of Swords no emotional connection to you. I don't feel like if this is speaking to a person, this is somebody who has nothing emotionally invested in you, in your life. This might be somebody who's helping you pursue opportunities. There might be somebody who's bringing you an opportunity. There might be an opportunity, the one that you're looking for, that's getting ready to pop up. Like I said, you need to speak this truth though, so that you're not afraid to recognize and then take action on whatever this is when it comes forward, come hell or high water. Because when this news comes forward and you learn about this opportunity popping up, somebody's not going to be fucking pleased. I get pulled to this King of Wands. So I have the Page of Wands next to him, and I know this is the news coming forward of what you're looking for. This opportunity coming forward and availing itself to you. The fucking King of Wands is giving it stink eye. He's giving that Page of Wands stink eye. He doesn't like this. He doesn't like this idea that's coming forward. I do feel like this is who you're dealing with the ulterior motive or the hidden agenda. Devil card. That's interesting. The Devil card. That is that Capricorn energy coming forward. Sitting next to the Fool. A change of perspective and taking a leap of faith. Change of perspective. See the bigger picture. Focus on what your goal really is, like your true goal. What it is you really want this next chapter to look like. Really focus in on it. On what you're looking for. Honor your feelings. Fuck everybody else. And honor your feelings because you're the one who has to live your life. Set that as your goal. Come hell or high water. The people who love you and the people who are worth having in your life will support you on this journey. But do it in a way that's true to you. When you do that, this opportunity is going to come forward. And you're going to have to find the strength to take advantage of it, no matter what anybody else says. No matter what anybody else says. It's funny. Fool card, King of Pentacles. Page of Cups. I do see you getting support. I see the people that matter will support you. This, whoever this is with the ulterior motive, they may come around too. They're just very much ruled by fear. This person is so ruled by fear and the unknown and insecurities and feeling less than. It's not set in stone that they're going to fuck off either. But you need to do what's right for you and you need to do what's right for yourself. The Eight of Cups, this is your journey. You've been working hard at it for a long time. Do not give up on it now. Focus on it in a way that is most true to you so that you can make the most out of it. Be real with yourself. Be real with what yourself and what you want. And don't be afraid of what other people say or what other people are going to think or what other people are going to do. Because at the end of the day, you're the one who has to live that life day in and day out. So do it in a way that brings you the joy and happiness that you deserve to have in this life. Take care, Capricorn. Hey, Virgo. Welcome, welcome. This is going to be your read. Now the sun comes out. I tell you, it was raining this morning, so I'm like, hey, it'll be chilly in the greenhouse. I'm going to dress warm, and now I'm sweating my ass off. I wouldn't mind for a bit of rain to come back. This is the Oracle deck that is calling to me for your read. So we'll ask the Oracle deck, what is the most relevant message for Virgo today? What does Virgo need to hear? We had this one pop out. The Fertile Void, Inner Winter Rest, Patience, Potency, Secret Beginnings. Oh, okay. I think you're going through some sort of a change in your life. I think there is an opportunity here to not just do some personal growth, but to find a very new and abundant chapter. Okay, we're going to grab a tarot deck for your read. This is the one that's calling to me for Virgo. So, please clarify this message for Virgo today. Seven of Wands, Chariot, Queen of Pentacles, Chariot. Positive forward movement. Positive forward movement. I do see personal growth here on the horizon. Seven of Pentacles. You got the potential for one hell of a fucking change in this next chapter of your life. I kept getting this really big feeling from that Fertile Void card. A lot of times these big positive changes come on the heels of some negative shit and dealing with a tower and the fallout of a tower and having to rebuild. But you got to remember, a lot of times these towers come to our lives for a reason too. It's to purge things from our lives that no longer serve us. It's to open up space for something new to come forward. I do feel like this is the situation you've been going through. I don't know what it was that came to an end, but I do feel that it's come with the need to rebuild. It's come with the need to rebuild, and at the very least, it's rebuild on the inside. So it's that personal self. It's healing the heart. It's healing the soul. Emotionally getting your feet back under you again and ready to move forward. But whatever it is that's come to an end, this new beginning, this inner winter, this time of healing and rest, is setting the groundwork for some pretty big abundance in your life. I have the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. It's setting the groundwork for an abundant harvest of self-confidence and self-empowerment. It's like really coming home to yourself and finding out who you are. The Queen of Pentacles. But take time to nurture yourself and be kind to yourself during this time, during this inner winter. It's important to be soft with yourself, to let yourself express those feelings. And then allow yourself to cut ties to the past and start looking forward to the future. The Ten of Swords. I do feel like you were trying to build a life with someone, trying to build a family situation with someone. And I do feel like it came to an end. I have this sense of feeling lonely. Going from feeling like having a full house to feeling like it's empty, or feeling lonely, or everything's really quiet. I'm going to grab a few more here. So I'm not sure exactly what happened, why it came to an end. Here's the King of Pentacles. This other person may have found another partnership as well. And this may be what's contributing to that feeling of being lonely, seeing that this person who you were trying to build with has stepped away and now moved on to somebody new. And maybe left you feeling perhaps like you don't matter. Or perhaps left out in the cold. I don't feel like that's your case though. I feel like you have a lot of potential coming forward in this future chapter. But you need to take time to process these feelings. Like the Three of Wands says, it's progress, but it's moving forward from the past. So you have to be able to deal with those wands of the past, to allow yourself to feel what you need to feel, and then allow yourself to sever ties and to start looking forward again. Start looking forward. Hanged Man. Victory. Offerings. New chapter. I do see that also with this new chapter that you're coming into, where you have this opportunity for a lot of abundance, a lot of self-confidence, a lot of happiness. And like for those of you who are still going to want that romantic connection, there is a positive romantic connection waiting for you in the future. Absolutely, you will find what you're looking for. But it's up to you to be able to get there. It's up to you to be able to take this time and use this time wisely to set down that solid foundation of healing and build your self-worth back up, build your self-confidence back up, balance that the solar plexus chakra. The solar plexus chakra is all about our self-esteem and our self-empowerment and how we truly feel about ourselves. That needs to get balanced out here to move on and move forward. I mean, I got the Ace of Swords, I got victory, I got the Eight of Cups, moving on, moving forward. I have the Knight of Pentacles, bringing forward an offering, a genuine offering. That's why I know that for those of you who still desire this piece of your life to exist, when your heart is ready for it, you'll find it. You will absolutely find it. It is waiting for you in your future. I do feel like in the meantime, it's important to build yourself back up, to take a time out from that sort of thing and other energies, and to focus in on you. Heal. That's what inner winter is about. You know, we think about winter and we look at the trees and all the leaves are missing and they look dead. They're not. They're just conserving their resources until a new time of abundance. That's what you need to do. Conserve your resources. Build yourself up until somebody comes along when you're ready who deserves to have your resources, who deserves to have all that beauty that you possess in their life. The High Priestess, the Seven of Swords, and the Death card. I will tell you this too about whoever you were dealing with in the past and that coming to an end. That person was sneaky. Okay, that person was dishonest in some way, shape, or form. Like I said, I don't know if they took on a third party and that was part of what ended this relationship, or if they took on a new relationship after the two of you separated. But they will be cheating on this new person they're with. I have to tell you what's in the cards. This person, if they didn't take on that third party while the two of you were together, this is something that they will do in the future. So if the two of you have stayed together, they would have eventually done this, because this is where they're headed towards. With this new person that they're with, because I have this sense of them having someone new in their life, there will be a third party there. They will be taking on a third party. They will be cheating on that person if they're not already. I don't know what their deal is. If it's like some sort of midlife crisis or needing attention or what the hell it is. But I do feel that person being a very negative impact. A very negative impact. And that's why they left your life. That's why they stepped away from your life. Because this person, whatever damage they did do, if they had stayed around longer, it would have been worse. It would have been worse. The Justice card. Balance. They're very much in a Knight of Wands energy. They're in a game playing energy. They're in chasing their passions kind of energy. Following their wand. This is not an energy that you need in your life. You deserve to have what you want to put into a relationship. So that is, I can feel in you, that is a committed partner. That is loyalty. That is honesty. That is all those traditional values. That is what you want to put into a relationship, and that's what you deserve to get out of a relationship. That's not where this person's at. I don't feel like they were always like this, but they turned into it. They chose it. They chose to move in this direction for whatever reason, if this is their ego, a midlife crisis, or whatever the fuck this is the way that they chose to go. They chose to move into sneaky player energy. Absolutely. The King of Cups. Yeah. And I will tell you that whatever this person has moved into, I feel like they felt like it was going to be their wheel of fortune changing. They thought it was going to be this magical whatever the fuck that was going to make them absolutely happy or bring eternal happiness. Burdens. They didn't start it the right way. They brought burdens into it. They are turning it into burdens. And I do feel like there's a cheating situation going on there. I have the World card too. This tells me karma's at play in this person's journey. This person is meant to learn a karmic lesson. And I do feel like it's whatever this new relationship is going forward, the cheating, the drama, the burdens. There may be a pregnancy involved too. Just throwing it out there because it's what the cards are saying. Whatever it is, this is meant to teach them how good of a partner you really were and what they gave up and what they stepped away from and how stupid their choice was. How they moved away from solidity and happiness and commitment to go towards drama and karmic energy and sneaking and lying. They are being taught a karmic lesson here. They are in the process of learning a karmic lesson. I don't feel like it's come to like full circle yet. I don't feel like it's completely come to fruition. I feel like it's still in the works. And it'll be up to them as to whether they figure it out for what it is and whether they truly learn it or not. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, new beginning, new life. I feel a kid. I'm sorry, I gotta say it. As I got 3 cards here that can speak to it. 3 cards that can speak to it. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Sun card. There will be a child here. There will be a child here on their end. This is... I think they get forced into marriage with somebody... I don't think it's their kid. I don't think it's their kid. There's cheating there too. There's cheating there too. That is all kinds of dysfunctional relationship. And like I said, there winds up being a baby in that one. And I think they get suckered into feeling like they have to marry this person. And I don't even think it's their baby. They're in for a world of fucking hurt. That's what I said. This is a karmic lesson. They are in the process of being taught a lesson by karma and the universe about what a true partner really is. About what a true partner really is. Because they were too stupid and too blind to see it when you were standing right in front of them. With love and understanding and honesty. All those beautiful qualities, loyalty that you possess. They couldn't fucking see it when it was right in front of their face. They couldn't appreciate it. So they're going to have to learn the hard way. They will learn the hard way. I'm going to grab a few more here. Because I want to know more about what your future holds. What is the message for Virgo behind all of this? Why is this coming out for Virgo today? Page of Wands. I will tell you too, if this person comes crying to you, looking for sympathy, looking for a shoulder to cry on, so I do see the potential of them coming back. It's to try and escape their karma. It's to try and escape this lesson. It's because it's uncomfortable and they don't want to learn it. Don't allow them to put their burdens on you. Don't allow them to put their burdens on you. You got enough of your own shit that you're dealing with, enough of your own emotions that you're sorting through, enough of your life that you're sort of rebuilding and starting to move forward and to look forward for the future. And don't accept anything less in your life. When it comes to romance, when you're ready to go again, do not ever accept an unbalance where somebody is not willing to give as much as you are. Where somebody is not willing to put in the effort as much as you are. I do feel like that's part of this lesson to be learned, because everybody comes into our lives. We all teach each other lessons. There's always something to be learned. I do feel like this is part of a lesson for you to learn too. It's to not give too much of yourself. To not give too much of yourself and to not be taken advantage of. And that doesn't mean to never trust anybody again or to wall your heart off. When you're ready to allow somebody in, just make sure that it's somebody who's giving as much as you are. And that there's an even back and forth. There's an even reciprocity. That person does exist and that person is out there. And when you are ready and willing, you will wind up finding that in your life. But in the meantime, whatever this King of Pentacles journey is on, that what goes around comes around, their karma coming about, having to learn their karmic lesson, do not allow them to come back crying to you and slough any of that shit off on you. That is their journey and that is something that they chose for themselves and it's something they need to learn for themselves. That is their own. Don't take on other people's shit either. You got enough of your own to do. Take this time for yourself, love yourself, rebuild yourself, and move forward in the world with confidence. When you're ready, a good love will be waiting for you. And in the meantime, do not allow toxicity to come back into your life because you deserve better than that, Virgo. Take care. Hey, Taurus. So this is going to be your read. These are the oracle cards that were calling to me. So we're going to ask them, what is the message that Taurus needs to hear most right now? What is the most relevant message for Taurus? Can you bring forward a card for Taurus? What it is? What do they need to hear? What does Taurus need to hear? Oh my God, it's taking its sweet fucking time, isn't it? Good Lord. There we go. We actually had a couple here. Step up and lead and shine. Interesting. Capricorn, Leo, new moon in Capricorn, new moon in Leo. See this, finding your self-confidence. I do feel like whatever this is, it has to do with building stability, building for the future, taking a lead, taking the lead in your own life and following something, pursuing a dream. I'm going to grab a tarot deck. I need a tarot deck for Taurus. This is the one. This is the one I'm being pulled to for your read. So, can you please clarify this message for Taurus? Seven of Swords, King of Wands, interesting. Whew. Wow. I tell you, I do see heartbreak. I do see dealing with a player energy from the past. Healing, rebuilding. Healing. That's why we have step up and lead and shine. I think you're being encouraged to get back out there. I think you're being encouraged to open yourself back up again. And this doesn't necessarily mean that you gotta jump right into the dating scene, but just not to hide at home anymore. Go out, have fun, be open to what comes your way. And not every new person who comes your way or you speak to, you have to look at them like a future spouse or scrutinize the shit out of them. Sometimes it's just fun to flirt and then never talk to somebody again. You know, just getting your confidence back, getting out there, not being afraid of interacting with other people or the opposite sex or whatever, not being afraid of what it could possibly mean for the future, sort of living in the now. Six of Wands, recognition, completion. Oh yeah. It's time to start fresh. It's time to break out of the solitude. It's time to get out of hermit mode. It's time to get out there and just enjoy life. A Seven of Pentacles tells me that as you get out there, as you sort of joke around, you meet new people, it'll actually make it easier to think about getting back into something again. It'll actually build up your confidence. Every time that you're out there, every time you have an interaction like that, it's going to help with building you back up, building back up your self-esteem. It'll contribute to your healing journey. Ten of Swords. Because it's time to bring that old shit to an end. And it's time to step away from that King of Wands once and for all. That person who is very game playery, very deceitful, always had something on the go. I don't know if they were a cheater too. But it's time to move on from that. Don't give them any more of your time or any more of your energy. Because as long as you do, they are stalling your journey from moving forward. They're stalling you from just finding everyday happiness. And I'm not even talking about finding the fucking love of your life, finding your soulmate, finding your husband, your wife, your spouse, your whatever the hell. This is just about like getting out and having fun and not having that worry clouding your mind. Just having a good time. The Knight of Cups, it does represent romance. Like I said, be open to flirting. It doesn't mean that anyone you're flirting with, you gotta fucking date. Or you gotta give them your number. Or you ever have to see them again. But it will help to build your confidence. It's going to help you to release a lot more of these, I do feel like, burdens. Like this King of Wands from the past, whatever this King of Wands energy did to you. It did give you emotional burdens because the heartbreak came with it. It caused a lot of drama. And caused you to sort of close yourself off to others around you. And I feel this fear of drama. Fear of winding up in the same position. Fear of other people not being who they say they are. Or their intentions not being pure. Justice. I throw shit off balance though. And it's like looking at anybody new through the filter of what this King of Wands did to you is also giving this King of Wands power over who you meet in the future and how your relationships go in the future. Because you're never going to see anybody in a positive light. You're always going to see it through, are they deceitful? Will they break my heart? And then it just stops you from moving forward. It stops you from taking chances. It stops you from shining, from allowing like your true self to shine. Because you can't truly shine through when you have that fear. When you have that fear and when that wall is up and when you're feeling defensive and you don't want to let anyone in, you never get to truly step up and lead in your own life and allow your true self to shine through. I feel like you got a shiny ass self. I think you do. I keep getting this vision of somebody who's happy, somebody who's bubbly, somebody who everybody wants to talk to. So like going out to wherever it is you go with your friends, attracting attention and people wanting to talk to you, people wanting to get to know you. And I can hear laughter. I can hear laughter and I can hear joking and I can hear somebody having a very good time. Structure, control. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. This, while you're sort of protecting yourself, while you've kind of been in hermit mode, it allows you a bit of control over to what energies come in your life. Like, it stops anyone negative from coming forward in your life, right? It does protect your heart from negative experiences, but it stops anything positive from getting through too. It just blocks the whole works out. The Ten of Cups says this needs to come to an end. This needs to come to an end. The Seven of Cups, the Moon card, these choices, needing to sort of understand that this will stop you from having anything positive in your life, but also looking at it in a different light. Just speaking to people, joking with people, getting to know somebody, flirting, it doesn't mean that you're giving your heart away. It doesn't mean that you are absolutely marrying whoever it is you're flirting with. And not everybody is as immature as this King of Wands. Not everybody is a player. Not everybody is chaos and bullshit. You know, I have the Nine of Wands here, and I see fear. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of other people, and don't have that anxiety of that potential of what other people can do to you. You're a strong ass person, yeah. See, and that's what I felt with that Queen of Wands coming out now too, and like everybody wanting to talk to you. You just attract attention, especially when you do this step up and lead and you let yourself shine through and you trust in yourself that you can handle whatever is coming your way and that you're open to new things, but you're still going to exercise judgment on who you allow a deeper connection with in your life. So like I said, just because you're flirting with somebody doesn't mean you got to give them your phone number. It doesn't mean you're going home with them. Doesn't mean you're sleeping with them. Doesn't mean that it goes any farther than that one meeting where you flirt. Because you're in control of who comes into your life. You're in control of who you make a deeper commitment to. But don't allow this grief and this fear from this King of Wands character from the past to stop you from living your best life in the future. Excitement. You have a lot of awesome things waiting for you in the future. If you wanted new love, I think you could find new love. I don't think you'd have to wait very long to find new love. The Ace of Swords. But it's beyond that. I don't even get a romantic vibe. I just get like being happy and feeling confident. And like moving through the world with your head held high. And just feeling that self-confidence. Feeling secure in who you are. The Page of Pentacles. You're going to have lots of prospects. You're going to be attracting a lot of attention. A whole lot of attention. Affection. You're going to have your choice of people. I tell you. You are going to have your choice of suitors. Once you start getting out there, I think you're going to realize how attractive you are to people. It'll be up to you who you want to allow within your circle, right? You don't have to jump into anything with anyone. Or you can pick and choose. I think you're going to be able to very much pick and choose. The Magician. You are capable of manifesting what you want in life. You're a very smart person. You're a very charismatic person. You're a very attractive person. You're somebody who everybody is attracted to. It's up to you whether you want to sort of be in this Four of Cups and allow hurt from the past to sort of distract you from moving forward into the future, to distract you from living your best life, from living your happiest self. I gotta tell you, I see a lot of happiness destined for you, but it's something that you have to choose. And I will tell you too, it's not an easy choice to make, to separate ties from heartbreak that happens in the past. Not an easy choice. Healing the heart is not easy. It takes time. But that's why I said to don't look at everybody else through not just through the filter of what happened with this King of Wands, but try not to look at everyone new you meet like, this might be my potential spouse and I have to take it 100% seriously. Feel casual about things. Take your time. Enjoy flirting. Enjoy feeling attractive. Enjoy feeling confident. Enjoy all of those things. Take your time to allow that to be who you are. And when somebody steps up who you really do have an interest in and who you would like to know a little bit better beyond the flirting, trust yourself to make the choices to step into that and to handle whatever comes your way and however it goes. Because you're a strong ass person and none of this shit is ever going to break you. None of this shit is ever going to stop you from moving on in life. None of this will ever stop you from ever finding happiness because you're bigger than that, you're stronger than that, and you're better than that, and you're smarter than that too. So allow yourself the chance to let your true self shine through and have some fun. Go out there and have some fun. Doesn't mean you got to marry anyone. Doesn't mean you got to sleep with anyone. Just go out and have some fun. Alrighty, guys. Take care. Welcome, Aquarius. Let's go ahead and get started with your tarot read. This is the deck calling out to me. Ooh, really nasty ass fly. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started here. So, what is the most relevant message? This one wanted to pop out. For Aquarius today. What does Aquarius need to hear? Healing is happening. You're not broken. Trust the process. Ooh, it's safe to soften. Interesting. I don't know what Aquarius is going through. I need a deck for Aquarius today. This is the one I'm getting pulled to. Been using this one. It feels like a lot today with the reads. Call it out. Aquarius. Give me some clarification on what Aquarius is going through and the message that they need to hear. The High Priestess. 3 of Coins. I'm going to grab a few more before I tackle those guys. I'm starting to get a bit of a vibe, but I want more tarot cards just to confirm. 6 of Coins. I think there's a positive change coming your way, Aquarius. I do believe so. It is coming on the heels of a tower, though. It is most definitely coming on the heels of a tower. And that's why we have this. It's safe to soften. It's safe to open up again. Being able to heal. Because I gotta tell you, it's a heartbreak. You are healing from a heartbreak. You're healing from a relationship that came to an end. And what the cards are telling me is that the universe is bringing somebody forward for you. You're about to have a new romantic offering, but it won't be able to get through if your defenses are up. I'm actually getting this a lot in my cards today for a lot of different zodiac signs. And I know, I read the comments, I know that a lot of people are healing from bad relationships and a lot of people don't feel ready for a new love to come their way too. So I'm not sure if this read is going to resonate with you. You're going to know if it's meant for you. It's going to feel right. The World card. I feel like somebody new wants to pop forward. There's a new energy that wants to come forward, and it's a good one. It is a good one. It's a genuine one. It's one that has the potential to bring happiness. 10 of Coins. But it's going to be up to you whether you allow it in your life, whether you're ready for it to come forward, whether you feel like your heart has healed enough to try again. The Moon card. Because it is a very positive connection. I have the High Priestess. I have the World card. They tell me that the universe has like handpicked this person for you. I think this might even be a soulmate connection. But the Moon card and the Magician card make me worry. They make me worry that you might not feel ready, or you might look at this new person through the filter of the old person and be maybe a little bit more suspicious or a little bit more defensive. The 4 of Cups, not really be open to a change coming forward. Even with the Knight of Swords, it's like the sword out. Like ready to cut somebody down. Whoever is coming your way, though. This 9 of Cups speaks to their energy. You see that happiness. You see that friendliness. You see that openness. Whoever is coming your way is worth letting in. I gotta tell you that. I gotta tell you, Aquarius, don't cheat yourself out of this opportunity of whoever's coming forward into your life, whether this is romance or a friendship, this somebody new. They have the potential to have a very positive impact on your life. There's somebody who's worth trusting and who your trust will be rewarded, which is also going to help with your healing process as well. Because you're going to see that not everybody in this world is a D-bag. Because this person is not one. This person's a good one. But it's going to take a lot of strength for you to let down your guard and overcome your fear. I see that too. You're going to have a really hard time with it. That's why we kept having this. It's safe to soften. It's safe to soften. It's safe to let somebody in. You're not broken. You're not damaged. You can handle whatever comes your way. Nobody is going to break you. No one, not this person from the past. No one from the future. The Queen of Swords. But this is going to be your struggle. Your struggle is going to be letting down your guard to allow somebody new to step forward. And somebody new very much wants to step forward. Stepping forward. It's funny because they're stepping forward more casual, like friendship. But their intention is more like the Knight of Cups. It's romance. Their intention is romance. Their intention is, I'm going to tell you, it's not just a romantic connection or a sexual connection. Their intention is an emotional connection. And that's why I know that whoever this person is good. This person would like to have an emotional connection with you. This person would like to invest with you, invest in a future, invest in a friendship, invest in a relationship. Instead of keeping things casual or keeping things stagnant or keeping things about sex or on that superficial level. But it's up to you which way this goes. I have the Empress here next to the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is all about healing. The Empress is about healing too, and personal growth. This is a personal journey for you. This is a challenge that you need to face along the way that is going to help you to grow, that is going to help you to come into a better form of yourself. It's not even being able to trust other people. It's being able to trust yourself to handle whatever other people bring into your life. You know, being able to trust that if somebody new comes along and you open up to them and it doesn't go well, it won't break you. It won't stop you on your journey, that you will recover and you will move on and move forward. And I do feel like that's part of your personal growth. That's partly why somebody new is coming forward into your life. It's to help you to challenge that fear, to not stay stuck in that fear. The Nine of Coins energy. This is personal growth for you. It's funny, we got the Fountain card too. It keeps coming out in the reads. This Fountain card is that most basic crossroads for change. If you take one choice, it will lead your life down one path. If you choose a different way, it'll lead your life down a different path. And one of these paths is going to be like this Empress. This is personal growth. This is fulfillment. This is happiness. And I will tell you that the other path keeps you stuck in this Nine of Swords. It keeps you lonely and it keeps you stuck in fear. There is something about this person coming forward and this lesson in opening up to them or just being open to somebody new stepping into your life. That's important in your journey. It's important in you moving forward. And it's not, I'm going to tell you too, it's not even about that person. I keep getting that it's about you. That this person, this new person, whoever this is coming into your life or trying to come into your life. And if you allow them to, it actually helps you to learn lessons and move forward with your journey. That's part of why they're coming forward. They're helping you move into this Empress energy, but it's a choice. The Two of Coins, it's a choice that you have to make. You're going to have to choose whether to open up. And it's hard work. It's hard work to lower your defenses after you've been burned so bad in the past. The Hangman says the only thing that can hold you back from finding success in life is you. And that's why we have the Fountain card about choosing, about choice, about what path you're going to take. Choosing to stay in the Nine of Swords, to keep that defense up like the Seven of Wands and allow fear to rule you and not let anybody in. It'll keep you stuck in that. It'll keep you stuck in that. And I feel like a good long while, especially with the Fountain card, do you feel like it speaks to cycles? It's like a cycle of that, a cycle of the fear, a cycle of allowing that to rule you. And cycles can last for years. But being able to choose the opposite and stay open to personal growth, stay open to change, stay open to trusting yourself to handle whatever comes your way, will take you in a much more positive cycle that brings positivity into your life, allows good connections to come forward. The Two of Cups is a good connection. Nine of Wands, Three of Cups. That's what wants to come forward in your life. Whoever this person is who's making this genuine offering to you, it's a Two of Cups, it's a Three of Cups. It's something that can bring you happiness, celebration, and a deep connection, a deep, positive, emotional connection. And he said, I don't know if this is going to end in romance or if this is something that begins in friendship and stays in friendship. But this person's very positive. I don't get negative vibes from this. I don't feel liar. I don't feel cheat. I don't feel karmic. I don't feel drama. I feel like they're positive and they're coming to your life for a reason. They're helping you move forward in this Empress journey, moving into that Empress energy, that evolution, that personal growth. But at the end of the day, it's up to you to make that choice. It's up to you to take the leap of faith and allow somebody fresh and somebody new. It is a golden opportunity for change. This person who's watching at you, this person who wants to come forward, are you going to let go of the past? Are you going to let go of the shit from the past? Let go of the fear, let go of all of that, and allow somebody positive to come through. Whoa, 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 whoa. I just pulled the Queen of Wands right next to the King of Wands and the Three of Wands. Okay, the Three of Wands is leaving the past behind, moving on and moving forward. Moving on and moving forward. I tell you, whoever's coming your way, they are a soulmate connection. Now, whether this turns into a romantic soulmate connection or not, I'm not entirely sure from the cards, but I know that they were meant to be in your life and that they're going to have a positive influence. Sometimes our soulmates are friends. I got a bestie back home and she is my soulmate too. My husband's my soulmate, my sister, you know, I have that soulmate connection with so many people, and you will throughout your life. And sometimes they freaking show up and you only know them for a short time, and then they just, you know, you go your separate ways and you change in different ways. But during that time, that person was a soulmate connection. It was somebody who you were meant to connect with. It just felt right. This person's a soulmate connection in your life. They very much are, but it's up to you if you let them in. The universe is trying to bring this person to you. I have the Wheel of Fortune here. Like, your Wheel of Fortune is changing. It is safe to open up to whoever this person. It's safe to trust yourself to handle whatever comes your way when it comes to other people and what other people do around you. You're not broken. You might still be healing. Whoever this person is who steps forward is going to help you to move forward in this healing process too. It's going to help you to grow. And I see a big change in your life. I feel the very potential for a positive change. It's like that path that you're taking if you're going to open up. I see a lot of white and yellow light there. So I see it being very bright, full of abundance, full of blessings. This person, if you allow them in your life, will be a blessing. When I reach down the other path, it feels dark. It feels very dark, and it is ruled by the Nine of Swords. It is ruled by fear. Open yourself up is what Tarot is saying. Trust yourself to open up and allow good connections in. And trust yourself to know if this new connection coming forward is trying to be positive or has a positive influence in your life, or if it's something that brings negativity. You're going to know if somebody steps forward and they're all about drama and they're all about negativity and they're toxic and they're an asshole. Fucking cut them off and walk away. That's not going to break you either. And you don't have to marry them, and you don't have to stay sitting in it. You have options, and you can choose who you allow in your bubble. You can choose who you allow to stay in your bubble. Don't be afraid to exercise that right and be open. Because some people, like whoever this new connection is that comes forward, may surprise you. You have a soulmate connection that the universe is trying to bring to you. Open up. Alrighty guys, that's your read. Okay, Libra, it's your turn. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll see what message comes forward. What message does Libra need to hear today? We had a few pop up here. Let's see. Oh, we had 4 of them pop up. Trust all will be well. Find balance. Push through any insecurity. And make time for self-love. So I don't know if you're worrying about shit lately. Worrying about maybe the future or what opportunities might come your way or where you're going to wind up. Find a balance. I see this deep trust in the universe that everything will be okay. Everything will work out the way that it's meant to work out. And in the meantime, making time for yourself. Making time to feed your soul. Making time to do things that help you to feel balanced and grounded. We need a tarot deck for Libra. This is the one I'm getting pulled to for your read. So can you please clarify this read for Libra? What's the message that Libra needs to hear? The Hangman, Temperance. Interesting. We got Lovers next to the sneaky 7 of Swords and the Hermit card. I feel this wondering if you're going to find love. Wondering if you're going to find true love. I think you dealt with some dirtbags. I think you've had a few of them. I do feel like it's a more than one situation where we've dealt with a couple. And it's like, is there anybody good left out there? Am I going to find love? I tell you too, you're coming forward as this Empress energy. So you're somebody who's not afraid of personal growth. You're somebody who's not afraid of examining your choices or the things that you do or your feelings or your thoughts in an objective way that help you to grow as a human being and evolve and become more high vibrational. Like, you're not all like defensive and closed off and think it's, you know, everybody else's problem, everybody else is a fucking asshole and I don't do nothing to contribute. You're like, okay, so what did I do that led me in this direction? What can I identify so that I don't put myself in this position again? I gotta tell you, when you're like this Empress energy and you have this self-love and you're not afraid to grow in this way and you are more high vibrational, you do attract a lot of attention. Not all of it is good. Sometimes you wind up having to weed out more losers than other people do when you come into this energy. The Hangman. The Knight of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. I feel like, when is my fortune going to turn? When is my Wheel of Fortune going to turn? When is my true love going to show up? When is my soulmate going to come forward? I'm going to grab a few more. Oh, Tower card came flying out. But it came flying out in reverse. The Page of Pentacles. I'm going to grab one more here before I get going. Eight of Cups. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. These towers that you've experienced, these relationships coming to an end, these are people who were not meant to be in your life forever. This is a lesson that you were supposed to learn. There's something about these relationships where there is a common thread. Okay, and that's why we have you coming forward like the Empress, somebody who's not afraid of personal growth. These are opportunities for you to learn lessons. I feel like a string that connects them. A string that connects them. I don't know if they're all like a certain type or they share a lot of common personality traits. Maybe they're like a bad boy, or they come across as being very confident. So they're a little bit more aggressive or sexually aggressive, like right away to flirt, to be more physical, like touching and kissing and all that kind of stuff. It's something that you feel attracted to and pulled to. Feel like there's some sort of a common thread that ties them all together. If you can figure this shit out, you can avoid these losers in the future. It'll be very easy to weed these ones out so that there is no more time wasted. Feel this time for a new chapter. Even in the Eight of Cups, I see the cups left behind, the figure walking forward. These cups left behind, this is like connecting the dots. Connecting the dots between these past relationships, these past lovers, Seven of Swords, these towers, and being able to see the lesson behind it. Being able to find a certain clarity in that so that this is not something that you step into again. Page of Pentacles. I tell you, with this Page of Pentacles, I feel these people, it's the way they present themselves has something to do with the attraction too, with the way that they look. I don't know if they all wear the same type of clothes, have the same type of hairstyle, drive the same type of cars, or present themselves like they have lots of money or like they're flashy. There's something about these people in their physical appearance and the way that they present themselves that keeps you being attractive. And it does tie into some sort of money or some sort of finances. And it's not that you're attracted to that. It's that winds up being what's most important to them, like superficial shit and how people view them. So they want to look cool. They want to look rich. So when they're going out with their partner, they're not looking at, you know, their partner and they're enjoying an experience with another human being. It's somebody to share something with. They're like, who's looking at me? Did they notice my new shirt? Did they notice my shiny watch, my fancy hairdo? This is what they're thinking. Very selfish, very superficial. They're not being in the now with the person beside them and enjoying that experience. They're experiencing something fucking completely different than what you're thinking. And that's what it is tied to. It's tied into ego. It's tied into money. That's where their focus lies. Now, there is something about the way that they present themselves, and it might be that, like I said, being confident or being slick or whatever, that seems to pull you or attract you in. You get physically attracted to them. If you can identify what that thing is and you can connect your dots, you can avoid it in the future, because that is a type. That is a type. And as long as you keep getting pulled into a relationship with that type, you will keep repeating this cycle. Page of Swords. Emperor. Yeah. It's the same thing. These people are drama too. They're drama. It's just being really immature and really low vibrational. These ones that you wind up with, they tend to throw your solar plexus chakra off of balance too. This is your self-esteem and your self-confidence. I don't know if they make comments about the way that you dress when they go out, like you have to look a certain way to match them, because they're very self-centered and they're very much about ego and appearances. You gotta just take time to love yourself. I don't know what the fuck this person was saying to you, that you're worried if you're ever gonna find love, or these people have been saying that make you feel insecure, make you feel like less than, but it's bullshit, okay? You need to understand that it's bullshit. You are this Empress energy. That means you have that inner beauty, you have that higher vibrational energy, that nurturing, that loving, that kindness, that being gentle. You have all those wonderful traits within you. You're a good catch. For anybody who's looking for stability in a long-term partner, you are a good catch. If somebody's just looking for, a fuck buddy or someone to screw, like, they're not looking at those deep qualities. They're not going to notice them because they're not looking at them. They're looking for physical attributes or something that's just going to turn them on. You are something deeper than that. You are something more than that. You are something beyond that. And you are absolutely a good catch. You just haven't found somebody who's going to appreciate you for that yet. And part of that is recognizing that you are drawn to a certain type of person. It's recognizing what that type is that reels you in. What is that trigger that pulls you in every time? Because I will tell you too, I don't know if it's where you go to meet people or whatever, you're around a lot of these people. I think you feel like you attract a lot of them in. And I don't know if it's the way that you carry yourself or whatever the fuck it is. But I think you probably do attract a lot of them in. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, I just got told by my spirit guides. So it's not that you don't attract the good ones. It's that these ones that you're pulling in that are more like this player energy, they're more aggressive. They're more aggressive with flirting and talking. The ones who are holding back are the good ones. The ones that are holding back are the ones that maybe they're not quite as confident in their game. Maybe a little bit afraid of rejection. Maybe a little bit intimidated by the way that you look or your appearance or your attractiveness. And I feel like they get muscled out by the losers. You might have to take the lead when you're ready to look for love again. When you're ready, when you feel like you found that balance, you've made time to love yourself and really believe in those core beautiful qualities about who you are. Like really truly believe in that. To step away from these nastier energies that seem to come towards you with, red flag, samesies, this one's samesies, this one's same as the past. And to look beyond that for maybe who's sitting back, somebody who's quiet, somebody who you've noticed who's looking at you but maybe doesn't seem to step up and say anything. Go take a wander and say hi. Because I'm going to tell you, the ones that are coming running at you are the ones that are getting you the same results. It's the quiet ones are the ones worth talking to. The quiet ones. That's funny. I feel that in this King of Swords. This isn't someone you've met yet. This is somebody who will be in your future, but you haven't met them yet. This is what I see in this King of Swords. I can actually see down a bar counter, and somebody is there, and I do see it as a male figure, but it doesn't necessarily mean that this read is for a woman. Okay, this read might be for a man, and this is just how this other person is presenting themselves, or how I'm seeing it because I'm a woman. Maybe that's why it's coming forward like that. But I can see a male sitting there, and he has a drink, and he's been looking at me, and he's been noticing me, but he hasn't left his seat to come and talk to me. And he's somebody who I find physically attractive, but it's up to you to go and talk to him. It's going to be up to me to get off my duff, to take a wander over there and say hi. And he's going to seem shy, and he's going to seem a little bit aloof, but it's because he's a little bit intimidated because I've been attracting a lot of attention. Because I'm seeing myself through your eyes. This is the experience that you are going to have. I don't think you've realized all the people who are looking at you in this bar, all the attention you've actually been attracting. He notices. He's somebody who's very perceptive. He's somebody who sees everything going on around, who notices that. So there's somewhere deep down in him where he doesn't feel like he's up for that kind of a competition, or he's not sure what you're all about, or if you're going to be attracted more to that player energy, because I think you have in the past. But going and talking to him and starting up a conversation and wearing your heart on your sleeve and just being who you are, no social mask, just be yourself, be true. He's going to see that. He's going to see that, and he's going to want to talk to you again. This is going to be a positive experience. Like I said, he's going to seem shy because he's not entirely sure what to do. His game, okay, it's so funny. His game is not as good as these players. It's not. He doesn't talk as good a game as the players, but he's a good ass catch. This one's a good catch. This one's an honest person. This one doesn't want to get jerked around or have their heart broken, and this one has no intention of jerking around and breaking the heart of anybody else. Okay? This King of Swords is worth talking to. Whoever this King of Swords is, what this winds up happening to you, and you see this person down the length of the bar noticing you, but not coming over and talking to you, go talk to them. You're going to have to take the initiative. Fool card. Oh, man. You know what? I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. I don't know why I'm getting such a clear vision of like this one thing that's going to happen to you, but I keep seeing shit. I think you're going to have people trying to talk to you at the bar while you're there, like, because this person's going to notice everybody noticing you. But even if you do go over and talk to that person, you're going to get some of these players coming forward, trying to get in between the conversation. Being like, don't waste your time with him. Hey, how are you doing? Like, you know, those good, it's the fucking game players again. And you're going to have to exercise this assertiveness and tell him to piss off. If you want a chance with this King of Swords, because he's shy and he'll fucking turtle shell, you're going to have to be assertive and tell these other people to piss off. You're going to have to. You're going to have to, because they got a good game. They got confidence. And that's how you can tell they're D-bags. These ones are going to be D-bags. And they're going to line up with the behavior of all of the D-bags you dealt with in the past. It's samesies. You got to type here. You got to type, and you're going to have to take that initiative in weeding them out. So you're not dealing with them all the time. Six of Wands. You got to learn to recognize a Knight of Pentacles from a Page of Wands. A Knight of Pentacles is this King of Swords. This is a genuine offer. It's something that comes forward and it's slow and steady, but it always gets to the finish line. This is commitment. This is loyalty, and this is honesty. This Page of Wands, these are the ones you've been dealing with. This is somebody who just wants physicality. This is somebody who is low vibrational and emotionally immature and insecure and is not ever going to have a long-term commitment. It's up to you to recognize one from the other. Five of Pentacles. I'm going to grab a few more here. That Five of Pentacles speaks of resilience to me in this read. It speaks of your resilience. It speaks of you in that Empress energy and that personal growth and being willing to learn a lesson that, holy fuck, will serve you well in the future. I'm telling you, whoever this King of Swords is, this person has the potential to be your Wheel of Fortune, to change your Wheel of Fortune when it comes to love and romance. To give you that Four of Wands, that deep commitment, that happiness, that celebration, that camaraderie, that deeper connection, like an actual relationship, not this superficial crap that everybody else has been offering you, but a real relationship. This person has that to give, but you're going to have to block out the crap and learn to recognize the difference. That's how you're going to be able to find your King of Swords. Alrighty, guys, have a great day. Alrighty, Gemini, it's your turn. Let's go ahead and get started. These are the guys that we need for your read. So we're going to ask, what is the most relevant message right now to Gemini? What does Gemini need to hear? What is the most relevant message to them at this moment in time? The bloom. Creations realized. Right time. Harvest. Celebrate. Oh, abundance. I see abundance in this card. The bloom. I tell you, I'll pull some tarot too, but part of this bloom is within. This is self-confidence, this is self-realization, this is self-love that's coming forward here too. This is like letting your true self shine through. I feel a lot of confidence. And I feel it's a bit of a change too. It's like a confidence that either I haven't felt in a while or I have never felt before. But I feel like totally excited about the way my life is going, about the choices that I'm making, and about where I'm at. And the potential for the future too. I feel a lot of happiness, optimism, abundance here. I need a deck for Gemini. This is the one that's calling to me for your read. So Tarot, can you please clarify this message for Gemini about this bloom card? Queen of Cups, Knight of Wands, Hierophant, Ace of Swords. I see new love on the horizon. I see healing from the past. I see finding your self-worth. Oh, I also see defining what it is you're looking for in a partner. And I do feel like part of it has come from negative experience in the past and sort of like recognizing what you don't want. Recognizing what you're not willing to compromise. Recognizing what's truly and deeply important to you when it comes to a relationship. It's like your own personal truth. I think you've been holding back for a while. I think you've been single for a while, allowing yourself a chance to heal, to come to these self-realizations, a chance for self-love. And I do believe that you've been noticed. I got the King of Cups. He is a new love. He is a new love. I tell you, we've been getting like love messages today like crazy for almost all of the zodiac signs. Who are you, King of Wands? I don't like you already. Yeah, and that will be why. I don't know if this King of Wands is who you've been healing from the past. You had to deal with drama with this person. This person was not always completely honest about their intentions. They were in a game player energy. I don't know if this has to do with having third-party relationships, but they were playing games with you. Whoever this person was, they were playing games with you. It took a round out of your self-esteem. It unbalanced your solar plexus chakra big time. This took healing. This took a lot of healing from this shit to be able to rebuild yourself up. But you are a very strong-ass person. You definitely are. You are a strong person. You are resilient. None of this shit was ever going to break you. I also feel like this deeper understanding of things. I don't know if this is just the way that you kind of look at the world. It is a more mature perspective where it's like recognizing all this stupid, crazy shit that happened and your heart was broken. And it was like, I gotta take some time for myself. I gotta take a fucking romantic time out. I'll pull myself off the market. And I'm going to give myself a chance to heal. I'm going to give myself a chance to balance. And I also feel this, like doing things for yourself, like actively doing things for yourself to build yourself back up. I don't know if this had to do with, I don't know, like spoiling yourself or getting your hair done, redecorating your house, or just going out and taking up a class of something you would like to do. Feel like you did more than a few things, like actively working at finding who you were, finding your self-esteem, building your life for you so that you could leave this shit in the past. Like, you're not somebody who just waits for this magic healing force to cure you of heartbreak. You were like, this is something I need to do for myself. I need to get balanced. I need to shake this shit off. And I need to take time for myself. And during that time, you didn't allow anybody new in. You made a point of taking time to be single and to rebuild. Just sick of drama. I'm going to tell you too, I don't think you just cut out like romantic drama, like people who might bring that. I think you cut out a lot of different drama. And I do feel like this was part of your healing process where you're like, I'm not putting up with anybody's shit anymore. Because I think this person they dealt out quite a bit of it. And you're just like, I'm not having it. I'm not having it in romantic relationships. I'm not having it from friends, from family members, acquaintances, co-workers. You're like, not happening. Not happening. Take your bullshit, pack it up, and take it to somebody else because I'm not dealing with it anymore. You moved in an extremely positive direction. I also see it's funny, this hangman usually represents the only thing that can hold us back from success is is ourselves. And a lot of times he's sort of a warning of maybe being too defensive or giving into fears, doubts, insecurities. He belongs in your past. He belongs in your past, and it's part of you being like this higher vibrational energy and being really aware and mature that it was up to you, recognizing that it's up to you whether you heal from this heartbreak or not. Like, a lot of people take a lot of time to come to that kind of conclusion, and some people never do. Some people never see it that way. But to you, when I reach into your energy, it just feels like common sense. That you have control over how you feel, how your heart is going to feel, how long you're going to stay grieving a relationship, all of those things. And you decided for yourself, you're not going to sit in this for any longer than you have to. And you're going to actively go out of your way to heal and to move forward and leave this shit in the past and never put yourself in a situation with somebody like that again. So it's not that you're never going to put yourself in a love situation or a romance situation, but you're not going to get involved with this King of Wands again. I feel this sitting around, and it's not even sitting around, but it's taking time to get introspective about this King of Wands and the red flags. And like burning that into your mind so that when new people come along, you're going to see it right away. Those red flags are going to pop up. I wouldn't be surprised if you come forward like an Empress or an Emperor energy. You're somebody who is very open to personal growth. Very much so. And I don't think, this is funny too, I don't think you're going to let this romantic Wheel of Fortune turn for you until you feel like you're good and ready for it too. And it's not that you're afraid, because I don't feel fear. I don't feel ruled by fear. I just feel this, I need to know that I'm ready. I want to be ready for the right person to come along. I want to make sure that this person who is coming along is the right person too. And it's not going to be this King of Wands. Temperance, balance. King of Pentacles. You want to see somebody who matches you. You want somebody who has the same values as you. Somebody who's looking for stability like you are. You're looking, because you came forward like that Queen of Pentacles. You want to see that somebody is that same way. You're open to seeing if somebody is that same way. And if they're not, you have no problem with cutting them down and stepping away from that. Because you're not going to enter into some King of Wands bullshit again. You're not. You're aware enough of all of those triggers now, of all of those red flags. You're not getting into that crap again. You will never have the wool pulled over your eyes again. You have a completely new point of view on things. The Ace of Wands. And you are open to somebody new. But they have to show you that they're worth the hard work. They have to show you that they are that match. There's somebody who is going to balance the relationship out, that even give and take. Judgment. That's funny. You do have a new love coming forward. You do have a new love coming forward. You meet them while traveling. Some kind of traveling. I don't know if this is like traveling vacation, traveling for work, or just while you're kind of on the move. I get that with that Six of Swords movement. A lot of time it's just like cutting ties to the past, moving on, moving forward from stormier waters to calmer ones kind of things, which I do feel like your life is overall taking a turn in a very positive direction. But I keep being told the word travel when I look at it. It's sitting next to the Two of Cups, which is this King of Cups connection and this new person coming into your life. You're going to make a decision about traveling. And while you're traveling is where you're going to meet this person. I think you're doing something for yourself. Because, like I said, you strike me as somebody who was like taking the healing bull by the horns. I'm going to just live your best life and not allow this shit to hang you up and do active things that help you to move on and move forward. I think you're thinking about taking some sort of a trip. that you want to do, something that you think is going to be fun. Because even in the Strength card, I feel like this is for you. This is something you would enjoy doing. You've made a commitment to yourself to live your best life possible. And when the right person comes along, they come along and you're open to it. I'm going to tell you this too. I have the Seven of Swords next to the Six of Cups. This person you were dealing with in the past who you've been actively moving away from, King of Wands was representing this person. Beware of them trying to get back in your life, okay? Beware of them, because they're watching you. They're watching you and they're seeing what you're doing. They're seeing you working on your wish fulfillment. They see you working on your self-confidence. They see you building a new world without them. Be wary if they come back towards you with an offering, which I think you would be anyways. But it is to hold up your journey. It would be to stop you from moving on and moving forward. It would be to stop you from finding your happiness. Even if they come crawling back for another choice, like really crawling back and begging for another go, be very careful. I get that this is a caution. This King of Cups, new is where it's at. New is what you're meant to move towards. Don't be afraid to keep moving towards the new. I get a warning of the old. The old is a warning. Even if they say they've learned their lesson, even if they come groveling back, yeah, there it is. Seven of Cups. Be careful of the choices that you make of who you allow back in your life. Be careful of whether you believe what they're doing. What they are is they're attracted to this new energy of you. They're attracted to you rebuilding your life. They're attracted to you finding self-confidence, moving on and moving forward, and they don't like it. They don't want you to move on. They don't want you to be left behind, and they will try and stall you up by offering up a partnership. They don't want to see you get married to somebody else. That is what it is. Whether this King of Cups has showed up in your life or not, they don't want to see you get married to anybody. They want to stall you on your journey, and they don't like your self-confidence. Justice. They feel like it wasn't fair that they got left behind. For whatever reason, that you're happy, that you're living a good life, that you're doing things for yourself. I don't know if financially they're just in a different spot or they're just lower vibrational and less aware and not able to see the type of things that you see, that we're all responsible for our own happiness. Because they don't feel like they get it as much as you do. So they don't like to see you move on and move forward. They're jealous. And they're actively looking to stall your journey. They want to keep you single. They want to keep you from moving on. They want to keep you stuck. Even if they come groveling back and you were to allow them back in, I get told that it wouldn't last. And they just break your heart and they ditch. It's just to mess with you. That person wants to mess with you. They want to mess with you finding your light, finding your happiness, being that sun card, blooming and being your best form of self. Four of Cups and the Five of Cups. They want to keep you in grief. They want to keep you in grief and they want to keep you from moving on and moving forward. Like I said, you have a beautiful energy. You have all these blessings that are meant to come forward into your life because of the choices that you're making, because you are not afraid to learn life lessons and look at your life objectively and do that personal growth work. You have earned the rewards of all these blessings. You've earned this bloom. You want to take a trip for yourself? Go do it. You'll meet some love. You will meet love on your trip. There's a King of Cups there who you will find on your way, wherever you're traveling to. But beware of the past trying to come back. In any way that it tries to come back, no matter how innocent it seems, no matter how much it seems like it's changed or it's regretful, be freaking wary because that past is playing a game with you. Your future lies in the new. It lies in the new and you deserve a chance to bloom unencumbered by bullshit from the past or people who want to take that beautiful energy away from you. You've earned this bloom. Enjoy it to its fullest. See you later, Gemini.